Hi everyone. Thank you
Hello.
for hopping in. Thank you for letting me know, Nightmare. Thank you. My birthday was Wednesday, but that's the wrong tab. We ain't supposed to be doing that yet. We supposed to be
Oh,
doing this.
we have a
but yes.
treasure train. Damn. Anyway, hello everyone.
Hi.
How are
Yes.
y'all doing? Thank you for the resubscription for Kiki, and thank you for the resubscription slot. I appreciate it.
Okay. Let's see if that does that, and then this. Come on. It was working. Great.
Oh, who shot me?
You got shot.
Oh, it's Panda. Yeah, I got a gunshot redeem.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Give me just a second.
Yep,
Sleep
I'm gonna
sloth.
be celebrating Lily her birthday today.
Yes. Okay. And I'm just gonna zoom in a bit.
Also, hello Panda. How you doing?
Okay, cool.
So y'all
So,
can see this stream.
um, for the first part of the stream, Cybot and I are going to be reading like messed up birthday stories and stuff from Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you want to kick us off or should I? I'm fine doing it
You know,
either way.
you know what? It's your birthday. You can kick it off.
Okay, so this is coming from
Hi, Kiki.
the Ask Reddit subreddit with the user All We Touch asking what happened at your worst birthday. The very first reply comes from a user named Useless and Unlovable, same, saying, I was born.
Well,
Further comments say then, username checks out. I was about to comment this, haha. Me too. We share a brain cell. I have two of them, and both of them are fighting for second place.
yeah. It's kind of meh. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Panda. I'm doing pretty fine.
Oh, weird. Your chat
Well,
is not popping up on my screen, even though we have shared chat going on.
yeah, hold on.
Something went wrong.
Did,
Please
did, did
try
you
again later.
did you start the chat even?
I did. That's weird. All right, give me just a
Hmm.
second to try this again. Hooray for Scuff. We love
Yay,
Scuff
Scuff.
so much.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh.
Yeah, we got the two sisters in there, Panda and Kiki. Indeed,
Oh,
Scuff is a way of
thank you so
life.
much, Sloth. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Ow.
Holy
Thank you for the
Jesus.
Biddy's Wolf. Holy crap.
Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Sloth.
Hell yeah. Oh, Wolf farted, of course.
I mean, that makes sense,
Ow.
honestly.
My
Search.
ears are bleeding.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay, somehow that redeem doesn't work.
Okay,
Hmm.
let's
Let
see.
me redeem you for that.
Okay. Okay, I just had to resend the invite to you. Could you retry that, please?
Yeah, 1 second. There you are. And now we are cooking with Crisco.
Alright, let's go. The share chat actually worked this time.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you for the chests, for the hype train chest. Thank you.
Jesus. Oh, there's 100% on the hype train.
Holy crap. Damn,
Alright.
Wolf.
Yeah, we get into. Jesus. We reached our new
That's
sub
wild.
goal of 10.
Nice.
Alright. Um, Would you like to read the next comment? Can you see the next comment?
Is it Ask a Raven?
Let's see here. Yes.
Alright. So, Ask a Raven said, for my 20th birthday, I rented out a roller skating rink for myself and about 20 friends. My dad came, got too drunk, tried to make out with one of my friends, and then fell in the parking lot and cracked his head open. He refused to be taken to the hospital until the morning, and then tried to get my roommate to snort a Xanax with him.
Oh
She
my
was sober
god.
2 years. Oh damn!
The Xanax doesn't even work like that. It won't help your anxiety like that might
What?
do. Oh my god.
That's wild.
I've had some bad birthdays, but at least I can say that. I've trained up to level 4.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Hype, let's
Damn!
go.
Thank you for the gifty wolf to panda. Thank you.
Yeah. Jeez, so many gift subs. I don't know if Wolf was to you. I'm going to assume it was because it doesn't pop up on who it was to from my end. But thank you anyway. Also, the fact that, like, that person had 20 friends they could go roller skating with anyway? Like, Jesus, how? How do you have that many?
Yeah, you have good friends and then you have friends. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
And also his drunken dad that fell in the parking lot and cracked his head.
Yes.
Of course. There always has to be that one person.
Yes. So, Wolf, if you did also have any gift subs to me, like I said, because I just can't see it, thank you so much. Alright, so the next comment is Sable. Everyone forgot it was my birthday. I was upset, so I went to play Pokemon to make myself feel better. Pokemon games have a neat mechanic where if it's your birthday, they'll throw you a surprise party in the first Pokemon Center you go in. I had forgotten this. So everyone forgot my birthday. Except for my Pokemon games. I know logically that's impossible for the game to forget, but this set me off. It made me go from normal sad to crying to pissed off. And I made damn sure nobody would forget my birthday again after that. This isn't about gifts or anything, just so that's clear. I'm an adult with my own money. I can buy what I want. It's entirely about forgetting. Ooh. Imagine everyone forgetting your birthday except for Nurse Joy and your Pokemon team. And like your rival.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Yeah, the rival is like, hey, happy birthday, now let's fight.
Yeah. Also, y'all in
Damn,
my
yeah, that's
stream, can
wild.
you actually also hear, Cybot by chance?
Yeah, and
Yes.
same over here.
Thank you,
if
Nightmare.
y'all can hear Lily, if the audio is too loud, too quiet, let me know.
Thank you.
You hear? Awesome.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Did you want to read Prestigious Emu's comment?
Wait, what?
The next one. Prestigious Emu.
You became related to your sisters. Became related to my sisters.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to an extent, I'm like, I love my sisters, but like, sometimes sisters be wild, man.
Yeah, I have a younger sister myself, and
You do?
Yeah.
I'm actually the youngest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest. So I'm the oldest of the two.
Oh, great, yeah. I am the youngest, so, yeah, I'm guessing the spoiled little sister thing held up true in your family.
Yeah, she's a little bit spoiled.
A little bit spoiled. Alright, cool. Oh god. This is gonna be awful for me to read, but... Eats with a Spork says, Dad shot Mom in the head, and then my brother, and then myself.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That one... Yeah, I'm not laughing because it's funny, I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. Oh, what the hell? That is no
Yikes.
bueno. Also, I should have done like freaking promo for my subs, but it's fine. Um,
Okay.
yes, I am very sorry to hear that, Eats with a Spork. I hope you are
Mm-hmm.
doing better and are in therapy, or at least have been. Okay, the next one is Top Yogurt 9416.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, like to read that, Sai?
Yeah, no worries. First time I invited over some friends. We were kids, but I'm still hurt. My older brother got me a bracelet, and it was probably the first proper gift I ever gotten from him. The bracelet was broken by the end of the night. Not sure what happened, but I ended up sitting on the staircase, crying while my friends continued to play games until they got picked up. Ooh.
Yikes! I mean, obviously. Oh, hey, the hype train got complete. We
Ooh.
went until level 4. That is awesome.
Thank you for the shared hype train. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
there goes the hype chests. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like part of it is like, yeah, it's kids. Maybe one of them broke it next and didn't want to tell you because they didn't know
Hmm.
how upset you'd be. But like, man, that also sucks because
Yeah.
sentimentality.
Also, yeah, his first proper gift from his older brother, and it broke the same night.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oof. Also, congrats on the legendary Zero, TJ. I think it was TJ. Yeah, congrats on fishing that. Okay. Gemini Blind
Yikes.
said, no one turned up. That thing that people dread? Yeah, that happened, and I don't think I'll ever get over it. Oh, same. That was actually
Oh.
most of my birthdays. Like, if I did plan something, no one would ever show up in most
Mm-hmm.
cases. Oh my god. So, like, I get it, dude. I get it. I am so
Mm.
sorry.
Sorry he had to go through that.
Yeah, that's a yikes moment. No one actually deserves to go through that. All right.
No, indeed.
All right. The next one is from Pulplex. Oh, Pulp Exploder. That's how we say that, I guess, because I guess that's how they
I suppose.
um.
So, when I turned 15, my mom served my dad the divorce papers. Oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
couldn't even wait a day after. Like, what did you find out Dad was cheating? Or like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
what? Did Dad find out the kid wasn't his or something? All right. Oh my god.
Yikes, yeah. That's that's no fun.
Yeah. All right. From what lettuce 42? My girlfriend called me ugly. Uh,
Mm.
your significant other should never be saying that about you, honestly. Like, what?
Yeah, it's either tough love, or she's joking, or she's real.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't tell which one of those would actually be the worst in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a girlfriend and she calls me ugly, and hearing by the tone of her voice, I know if she's kidding or not. But just reading text, I don't know how she called him that. So I don't know. It could be some tough love, like she loves him, but he should probably do something about his body. I don't know. I'm no judge, but it could be that. Who knows?
I mean, like, of all days, though, on the birthday, like, there's a way to tell someone that, like, you've noticed some differences that you're not necessarily attracted to. It could be things
Hmm.
with a medical thing like eczema or something, but not on the
Yeah.
person's birthday, and you gotta do it with tact. You have to approach that very carefully.
Hmm.
Okay. So, from Crafty Cod 8594, my dad twisted my ear roughly and threatened to hang me upside on my fourth birthday all day, all because I didn't wish my parents or my grandparents a good evening.
Uh,
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 do not call this parenting, everybody. This ain't it,
nope.
Chief. This really ain't it, Chief.
Nope.
Oh, good lord. I feel so bad for that
That's
person.
That's yeah, child abuse. That's
Yeah.
what I call that.
Okay. Um,
So,
so we got one just from someone who deleted their account. Um,
mhm.
you want to read that one?
Yeah. So from deleted, nothing, and this is how it's my worst birthday.
I also kind of get that because it's
Mm.
like, for that you want people to actually take time out of their kind of thing and do
Yeah.
it.
Indeed. Like,
Oof.
I mean, if you can't even stay long, fine, no worries.
Yeah.
Just mention it. Like, hey, okay, I can be here for like 15 minutes, for example, but at least you showed up.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly.
or if they invite you, like, say a week beforehand, like, hey, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday at my place or wherever, and they'll be like, okay, let me check my agenda. They can't show up. At least let them know beforehand, and just don't do a no call no show. You
pretty
know.
much. Um,
So,
okay, cool. Sorry. No, but it was loading for me.
no, it's fine. It's
Rosewood
fine.
got in an extremely bad argument with my roommate and she stormed out. Since the cupcakes I had just made were sort of cooled off, I stuck a candle on one of them and sat on the edge of my bed and cried while eating it.
Uh,
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 eating a candle?
no, eating the cupcake with the candle in it to like wish
Oh,
yourself.
oh my god. I thought she was eating the
I
candle.
mean, I guess some candles could be made with some sort of edible wax.
Damn. Stuck a candle. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, wow. I
Yeah.
misread that completely wrong.
Okay. So this next one's long. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
Oh, I can read it
Go
if you
ahead.
want.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
this one is from the user Blitzer1069. Hehe, funny number.
Of
My
course.
21st. Mm-hmm. My 21st. It was really awkward and everything went wrong. And oh, and, sort my experience with people in general. This may be tame, but just an overall bad birthday, which I'm still bitter about. I'm not really into drinking, but I still wanted to experience it. I was home from college in the summer, and one of my good childhood friends, whom I haven't seen in a while, who's also really socially awkward, calls me and wants to treat me out. So we go to the grocery store to buy a drink. The cashier, who barely spoke English, asked for my ID, which I provided, and refused me. She said I needed to come tomorrow. I said, today's my birthday, and she still refused. The other cashier, who was next to her, disagreed with her and felt bad for me, but she refused and said, come back tomorrow. The other cashier said he could call over his supervisor to override her decision, but I just got upset and decided to leave. So we go to a 7-Eleven and buy a drink, no problem. My friend and I go to dinner, and for some reason, my awkward friend starts spouting nonsense from books he was reading recently about philosophy. Some really weird crap. After dinner, we go back to my home, and he continues spouting nonsense to which I'm completely lost and annoyed after all that's happened so far. I started wondering if this was why he wanted to meet up with me instead of my birthday. Then my parents come home from work around 12 a.m. and have a few drinks I can try, and it was time for my friend to leave. My awkward friend has as uh, has a tendency to forget time and not realize it's time to leave until someone literally tells him to go. So I walk him out, but also mention I appreciate him taking me out on my birthday, but rather he not spout nonsense the whole time that I cannot understand. He looks confused and leaves. At this point, I'm pretty upset over what happened at the grocery store, and also my friend just talking my ear off about weed stuff he was reading from Brooks, and how I had to lightly scold him. Then, my mom got mad at me and demands I apologize to him for doing that. My mom had this bad habit of assuming I'm always in the wrong whenever I complain about something. Thanks for belittling on my birthday while I'm already down. My brother, whom is usually a jerk to me, actually sympathized with my whole situation for once, so I didn't feel like I was going crazy. So the next day, I call my awkward friend and apologize for scolding him. And then he goes, "What? Why are you apologizing to me? I should be the one apologizing." God damn it! 1 second, TJ. I should be the one apologizing. Yeah, yes, he's still awkward today, but after some time, he did realize how weird he was on my 21st and apologized about his behavior over and over again and to ignore everything he spoke about. I'm still annoyed that my mom thought I wasn't wrong, though. She didn't go through what I went through and just assumed I'm always a bad guy for some reason. Yikes. A few days later, I went back to the
Okay.
grocery store to file a complaint about that cashier that refused me. The funny thing is, the customer service person seemed to know who I was talking about and told me her name so I could write on the comment card. So I would write on the comment card. Not sure if my complaint did any good, but I didn't see her anymore after that.
All right.
Okay,
Wait. I need
well,
to start a timer. I got eye roll word band.
and I got 10 push ups. Be right back. Yeah, I got the
Push up.
redeemer, I have to do 10 push ups.
Oof, I can't even do push ups with my wrist injury.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do my push-ups.
You can do it, Sai!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright, so, wow, that was a time.
Huh?
A story you just read, that was a time.
Ah, yeah.
I feel bad.
Indeed. Very bad.
That mom
And
don't
also that
sound good.
thank you for the hydrate as well, TJ.
I'm not getting your redeems in my chat, which is kind of weird.
Maybe it's because of that. I mean, also I have sound alerts and whatnot, so
Fair. Alright, cool. So the next. Dang it! Ah! I gotta restart the timer.
oh wait, you have IRL ban, I voice ban.
It's a specific word.
Ah,
Okay. Our next story is from Goodman31. Goodman31 just says, I don't celebrate birthdays anymore.
fair.
Did you, dude, what caused that? I want to know what caused that. Because I have had some messed up birthdays and I still celebrate birthdays.
I mean, I still celebrate my birthday, but it's not like it used to be. Let's call it that.
Same. Mine is
I mean,
more
I
low
mean, I can
key.
celebrate for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and that's it.
Pretty much, I do a thing I want
Mm-hmm.
and I get cake. Or an ice cream cake specifically.
Okay, okay, nice.
What about you? What do you do?
Mm, usually, I don't even get anything, not even a cake or what. I'm just vibing, just chilling, just hanging out. My either I go to visit my parents or they come to visit me, and that's basically it. It's not that I really celebrate it. I celebrate it, but I don't celebrate it as well. So it's a bit a mixed. It's a bit mixed for me.
That is
So
fair. Would you like to read our next one?
yeah. So this one is from TZH85. My whole family forgot my 18th birthday.
Oof.
And depending on where you are just an adult because 18.
Age of
So
majority.
mhm, that sucks.
Also, thank you for a follow, Xenomorph1598. I appreciate that. But yeah, yikes.
That sucks.
A big milestone birthday and you didn't get any.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Okay, Gold Panda. Um, Also, like, if you're in certain states,
Yeah.
their age of majority is different, but still.
Okay.
Like, some have it at 20 or 25.
Oh. Well, over here we have uh, two. how do you say it? Ages, ages of maturity.
Okay.
You have the adult one, which is 18,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have 16, which is
Drinking?
trying to not mm, also also drinking, and also how should I put it? Okay, the nice word is the coitus age as well.
Ah, Romeo and Juliet laws.
Yes, indeed,
Okay.
indeed,
Our next
that as well.
story comes from a user that is
No worries, Panda. No worries.
mystery underscore equivalent underscore two. It was more so a series of shitty things that compiled. I had moved across our country. Due to my word ban, I'm having to play with words a little bit here.
Fair enough.
I moved across our country to be with a girl who things didn't end up working out with. So, I was in a brand new city and state, and a 6 hour plane ride from away from all of my friends and family. I was working a graveyard shift at a job I absolutely hated, and I had to work the night of my birthday. I woke up around 2 p.m. to my power being out. It was a power surge that had fried my Xbox, and it had the A red ring. Ah, dang it! Back to restarting the freaking timer.
Let me guess, it's the word the.
Yep,
Ah.
I restarted the timer, nightmare. Dang it! I restarted a redeem timer, nightmare. Okay, where was I? The
Oh, that sucks,
Xbox
Panda.
had a red ring of death. I walk over to my living room. Oh no! And my fish that I had had for 6 months was floating
Oh.
belly up. Hey, I said a timer the second time. I went to work that night. I didn't mention that it was my birthday to anybody because I had no friends there, and nobody would actually care if I did tell them. Fast forward to my last birthday. 10 years later, it was spent at my uncle's house with about 25 friends and family members, playing cornhole, drinking beer, with my wife pregnant with our soon to be born in son at my side. It is a remarkable improvement.
Nice.
Well, I mean, at least it kind of had um a happy ending there.
Mm-hmm.
The dude's birthdays got way better.
Yeah,
God
indeed.
damn it. I just have so many timers on my phone now because of a word ban.
Mm. Also, hold on, let me reconnect the V-bridger again because it's deciding to fart.
Oh
Okay, I'm back.
no. Okay. You good now?
Yes, yes. So this is from the leader account. He did something not good. So,
That's for
cop,
sure.
indeed. So, cop didn't tell me happy birthday. I mean,
Why
if I
would a
was a cop and
cop?
it, yeah, I mean, if I was a cop and I pulled him over for, let's just say, a routine check or whatever,
Sure.
and I checked it, and I would just say happy birthday, even though if I arrive with the ticket in my hand, I give it to him, I still say happy birthday.
But if you do something messed up, I mean, like, also, your ID cards will have your date of birth on them.
Indeed. I mean,
Right?
it's just something small. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way.
Yeah. So, oh god, this username. Don't get me banned, Twitch. Our next
Yeah,
story comes
you,
from a user with the username. Damn it! Y'all can
you don't
tell.
have to say the username if you want.
No, it's more the a band word.
uh,
Back to the
uh,
back to a back to a
mhm.
timer. Like I have 10. Now,
Then, da-
because
damn.
I keep just saying a specific word. Alright. Our user is named Futanari Kaisa. They got me Super Mario 64, but I did not get a Nintendo 64. It is because I had gotten bad grades.
Ooh.
Also, what is up with that username?
Maybe he likes that certain genre. He, she, they, I don't judge.
It could be. Oh, I put it out there for
Mhm.
our whole world to see.
Yeah.
Our next story, please.
Yes. So this one's from Await Await a Sin Tank TY Kill MGXX or whatever. My mom had a bad car accident on her way to pick me up from school. She survived but was in hospital a long time. My grandfather picked me up from school and drove us home the same way. We had to stop for half an hour and watch my mom's car wreck getting picked up. Ooh. Coming home to an empty home full of half-finished cakes, not knowing how my mom was doing was horrible. I still feel guilty because I asked her to pick me up so I wouldn't have to take the bus, and I'm still mad at my grandfather for not just taking the other effing route back so I wouldn't have to see the accident site. Yikes.
That sounds like a terrible birthday for a
Mm-hmm.
child. Also, Gramps, you did not help the kid. Damn it.
Yeah, indeed, he did not help the kid.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, maybe the grandfather thought, okay, let's drive by to see where it happened, to show the kid where it happened, and maybe he thought it would be easier to process for the kids.
Could be, yeah.
I mean, I don't think he meant bad intentions, the grandfather. I'm just trying to get into the grandfather's mind, like, okay, he's from an older generation. Maybe if the kid faces the facts, it's easier to process. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing over here, but
Kids do not process trauma all that well. Everyone
so
says a child is strong, a child is resilient. No, a child is developing. They don't know what is normal and what is not.
indeed.
Okay? So, our next story comes from Station at Thank You for a Hydrate. TJ?
Hello, Pike. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Okay. So, our next story comes from someone with a username of Station OK 7229. I was in jail. Not much happened, but sitting there. I want that person's story. What did they do?
Yeah, indeed.
Did that person just
What?
get a little bit too drunk? Did they do a robbery?
Mm-hmm. That is the question. You're doing good. I'm doing fine as well. Celebrating Lily's birthday over here. Bit of reactions.
Thank you. I am doing well as well. Um, had today off of work.
V- Very nice.
Thank you,
But yeah,
Pike. Um, yeah,
how did that person end up in jail?
I would not know. All
Hmm.
right. Our next story, please.
Yes, so this one is from Humble Deer 9825. Boyfriend had a heart attack. So
Yikes.
short, simple, straight to the point, and not fun.
What type of heart attack? Was it a widowmaker? Hope not.
Good question. That's
Because
yeah.
there's a lot of types of heart attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed.
Our next story is from Old Garbage 16779. My grandma, who was my second mama, died.
Oh, on your birthday. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's not a fun day to remember then.
no worse timing than that.
Indeed. Yeah,
Yikes.
that's no fun. Absolutely not.
Alright, our next story, please.
So, this one is from Civilized Worm. I got broken up with in the morning and food poisoning in the evening.
How did you get
Ow.
food poisoning? What happened?
Raw chicken, maybe? Or uncooked chicken? Undercooked? Hmm.
Could be many ways, but I'm still like, oh, like eat ice cream to take away your sadness.
Could be. And yeah, broken up on your birthday as well. Been there, done that, to be honest.
Right? You've got
Mm-hmm.
another wild fucking username.
Yeah, you get to have the fun usernames.
I guess. Our next story comes from someone with the damn it! I was so close that time.
Ah,
I had
indeed.
I had 37 seconds left. Alright, our next story comes from someone with a username of hentai-hercogs, probably getting an almost 40-degree Celsius fever. I was almost hospitalized on my 18th birthday, and not because I was a party animal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's you're cooking, little fella over there. You're pretty much cooking.
Yeah.
That's no
Alright.
good.
Yeah, that be sepsis, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Our next thread comes from a subreddit. Once again, it is r slash ask Reddit. Damn it. Their
You got
question.
this.
I thank you. Their question is, what was the English? If I could speak my native language, that'd be right now. Give me.
It's okay.
I need to get
You
rid of
want me
all
to
my timers. Okay,
want me to read the title?
there we go. What was your worst birthday you had? From a user named Majim Bazo. They said, in 2010, my best friend died on my birthday. This year, my mom died 5 days before my birthday.
Oh,
Oof. Oof, my dude.
that's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's no fun. Absolutely no fun.
Yikes. I bet Nightmare is having fun with their word ban.
A little bit.
Probably, yeah.
So, the next one is from middle underscore pair 986. Not sure if it's my worst, but it's definitely top 3. I was turning 9, I had saved my dollars up, wanted to buy myself a nice birthday present. Birthday was on a Saturday, my mother told me to give her my money so she could keep it safe. She went and gambled it on the pokies on Friday. This guy is Australian because no one else has pokies. This is Australian. While I was at school, so I wake up on Saturday to no birthday presents and my money was gone too. Ooh. Your
Oh,
mother gambled it away on the pokies, the slot machines.
you freed me from a curse, yes. But it is my morals to see your curse through. Okay.
Yeah, that's no good. So your mother has a gambling problem.
What is a pokey? Is it poker?
Uh, no, pokies, that is Australian slang for the slot machines in the casinos.
Oh. Hmm.
Yep.
Great. I hate that my area has a place you can go just to do that. It's an entire city, and I hate that.
Oh, yeah, I have it over here as well, but a pretty small building. But yeah, it's still over here as well.
It's like an hour away. People
Yeah,
will
it's for
spend
me. It's
their
like,
entire weekends there.
mm-hmm.
All right, our
Yeah,
next story comes from a. Oh, wait. No, it's a reply. We have a reply from Scroll underscore Queen. That is so fucking shit. My heart breaks thinking of your little face that morning.
yikes. And then OP reacts again. Not having presents I was accustomed to. My mother was a junkie who never spent money on me. There were but there were tears when I found out my money was gone. I was a mess. Yeah. I mean, you saved up your hard-earned money.
For a
And your
child,
mother,
too.
as a child, as a 9-year-old, and your mother tells you to, oh, don't worry, I'll keep it safe for your birthday. So you, as innocent as you are, you give it to her, thinking that she would keep it safe. No, she just started gambling it away. Oh, that makes my blood boil.
Yeah, it does mine too. Um, we have OP, our person who asked that question, which is WALT3R88. Looks like their name is just supposed to be Walter
Altered.
with an extra 88. Um,
Mhm.
they say, I am so sorry for your ninth birthday.
Yeah.
All right, we got another story.
Okay, so this one is from Blankly Staring. My mom bought me a goat on my 18th birthday and didn't get me anything. What do you mean you didn't got anything? You got a goat. I
Maybe she
mean,
bought
what do you.
herself a goat? That seems to
Uh,
be what our
yeah, yeah, yeah.
storyteller is implying.
Yeah, your mother bought a goat on your 18th birthday, and okay, yeah, the goat is probably for her then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't got you anything. Damn.
And then we have a reply from Deep Dash Operation. I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny.
I mean, let's be honest, it is kind of funny, but messed up at the same time.
Absolutely. Also, I am freed. I finally did it without
You
messing
did
up.
it.
I
You can say
appreciate
V again.
Nightmare freeing me, but at the same time, I wanted to see it to the end, dang it.
Nice.
So, our next story is from someone with the username FruGranny4444. My dad was cremated on my 16th birthday. His death was sudden. No birthday since has felt right. I am 60 this year. Thank you, Nightmare. Ooh, yeah.
Damn, 60 and your father was cremated on your 16th.
So, 44,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think?
yeah, 44 years.
Jesus. Yikes.
Yeah.
Alright.
So this one is from Concert Building. My most recent one. I'm at college, and because of COVID, I couldn't drive down to my family. Also, because of COVID, most of my friends in town went home. I have a full time job, so I couldn't. My mom, as a birthday present, said she'd take me shopping when I got home, as I needed some new clothes from when I graduate. She died before I was able to get home.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that illness affected a lot of people. Yeah, it's a principle thing. Like if you do the redeem, I'm going to stick it out, no matter how annoying it is.
Yeah, same.
Even if you're like, okay, don't do it, because I've seen you suffer for like the last. No, I'm going to do it.
You persevered.
Yeah. All right. Our next story is from someone by the name of Inzist, We were playing laser tag. One cousin pushed me into a corner and blasted me for an entire round. The next round, my other cousin bashed my face with a laser gun. They played the remaining rounds without me since I was preoccupied having my bleeding face tended to. I had told my parents beforehand I didn't want to invite them since they were jerks, but they insisted I was overreacting and they didn't want to insult the parents by not inviting them. I mean, the parents of those kids would have been siblings at least to one of the OP's parents in that case.
Yeah.
So, like, I can get not wanting to upset your sibling, but, like, bro, control your children.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have to. Your children don't have to grow up, they need to be raised.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
difference between growing up and raising up, in my opinion.
Same here. Um, Then one of the replies is, I fucking hate the stories of parents who just invite the people the child doesn't want at the party. Fuck that if they feel insulted. It's your birthday and you should choose who comes.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Nightmare X9. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Sorry. So next story.
You're good.
Pa-pa-pa-pum.
It was this one for
So
Solo Skystar.
yeah. I was just looking. So this one is from Solo Skystar. My 5th birthday, I was locked in an unfinished concrete basement with the power off for an unknown amount of hours. That's just straight up child abuse.
Who the
Unless you
fuck?
locked yourself in there, but still.
That sounds like something out of a horror movie. That sounds like the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah, and I know some people that doesn't like basements, and I'm pretty certain they don't like this basement either.
That would make sense, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, our next story comes from Sasko. It looks very Irish. I cannot pronounce Irish Gaelic. I'm sorry. G
Indeed,
A
Kiki,
I
basement.
D H. I have a cousin who was born the day after me. Last year, my aunt wanted to host the party for his 21st the day before his actual birthday, so I was forced to spend my 21st birthday celebrating a cousin I've never said anything more than hello to, and none of my other relatives who were there acknowledged that that day was my actual birthday. Happy Cake Day! Indeed, Happy Cake Day.
Mm, yeah,
I'm sorry that cake day turned out so terribly.
indeed. That's no good.
So many of my cake days turned out terribly too. Right?
Same.
Have another reply from Have You Seen My Gnocchi? Had a similar thing happen
Ooh.
on my 21st. My quote unquote best friend decided to have her 21st on my birthday. Her actual birthday was half a month later. We'd spoken about what we were doing, and I'd said I'd want to have a sit down dinner with a nice restaurant and keep it low key. She said she was having a big party. Didn't think much of it. Got the invite at the post, saw the date of said party, and put a few years worth of puzzle pieces together in my head, then thought, fuck it, I don't need my shit in this life. Good for you. Declined
Mhm.
the invite and haven't spoken to her since. Had some nasty texts arrive leading up to the party asking why I wasn't going, how selfish could I be, can't you put someone else's needs before you own, etc. Icing on the cake was getting texts on the day of the party, remembering that's my actual birthday, calling me a selfish bitch. Never replied and cut that whole group of people off as well. Drove to my parents for my birthday and had an Indian takeaway in the early night. No quote unquote friends attended as they were all boozed up at hers. Don't regret a thing, so I made my birthday wish and I realized my best friend was a selfish piece of self centered shit, actually is. But it was great that I finally let go of that horrible relationship with the friend group and moved on.
Good for you for dropping that friend group.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's not my actual birthday, but I did work quite late on that day, so late birthday celebration, why not?
Yeah, why not? So this story is from Bean Ghost, and short and sweet. This year, everyone forgot. Ouch.
Oof, I hate when people forget that. Like, at times,
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of get because I will forget my own birthday because of how much the dates blur together. But
Yeah.
because of that, I will also try to put reminders in my phone and stuff to be like, this important thing is happening on this day.
Yeah, same with me on like Mother's Day and Father's Day and whatnot. Like next, upcoming Sunday is Mother's Day, so I will have to figure something out for that.
Oh, same here.
But yeah, but I also forget birthdays. I have to admit, if I don't put them in my phone in my agenda, I forget birthdays as well. Same with other special days like Easter, for example, or Father's Day, Mother's Day, Armistice Day, whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. From a deleted user. Oh my god, there's Squirrel Queen again. Uh, from a deleted user. Me and my ex-husband had the same birthday. One year, I'd asked him repeatedly to take the day off so we could go on vacation. He waited till the day of and sent an email to his boss saying he was sick. I didn't know any of this. I thought he had taken the day off. We drove about 8 hours to get a beach resort, and when we checked into a hotel, they asked him for a doctor's note. He finally told me, but to not worry, he would just go to CVS and see a doctor. I told him they would know he still lied because the doctor's note would have an address of a beach resort town on it. So we spent the rest of my birthday driving back home.
That even the hotel asked for a doctor's notice. How the hell do they know?
Um,
Or no, wait, it was his work that asked for a doctor's notice.
yeah, but they're not supposed to do that until like 2 or 3 days up, but still, it's probably an American story, which would make sense as to why they asked so early.
I mean, over here in Belgium is basically the same. Like you have to submit your doctor's note within the first 24 hours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But how
Yep.
much does it actually cost?
Over here, if you just a regular doctor's visits, $4. Aye, €4, I should say.
Yeah, I have good insurance that doesn't cost a lot of money to do that. Here, I literally paid $94 for that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well, over here, it used to be like €27, but because of the insurances now, they have a different system, so all the honorary pay all immediately goes through those insurances instead of that we have to pay it and it gets reimbursed. So now it's only $4 over here.
yeah, I consider that lucky. Jeez,
Damn,
alright. Alright,
90 plus is a lot.
so Scroll Queen has their very own story.
Hmm. So, my dad told me he couldn't be there for my 16th birthday as his quote friend, mistress, had booked a holiday for them. He told me this in front of my mother, who was still in denial about the fact he was having an affair. When I got upset, he would miss my birthday. They both told me I was a selfish little bitch, and the world didn't revolve around me. On my birthday, my dad didn't even call. Well, in my opinion, that's not a dad anymore then. And also,
Yeah,
he is
he a
cheating on
donor.
your mother. That's not a dad anymore for me.
Yeah, he just a donor at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Indeed.
so from a deleted user, we then have. Wait a minute, your dad had the audacity to call you a selfish little bitch for being upset that he was spending it by having an affair with his mistress? Wow, what a selfish cockface.
So yeah, this one is from Emmy Bust. I turned 40 the day Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett died. I had to rush my kid to the vet so he would not die of a stroke.
Oh.
Okay. Damn, that's a wild birthday.
Uh,
I
um,
hope your cat is okay though.
Same. Or at least, given how long it's been, lived a very full and happy life not dying of a stroke.
Indeed.
Alright? Our next story is from a deleted. This year was so terrible, I lost my family. The divorce was horrendous.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's never good whenever you have that kind of thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Sorry to
Hope you're doing
make you
better.
go through that. Mm-hmm.
Um,
So this story is from Duchess822. My 15th, I suppose, your 15th birthday. I just wanted to talk to my bestie, but she was too busy. My mom had just gotten out of the hospital after back surgery, and none of my loved ones remembered. I spent a day texting a guy I knew instead. LT, thanks. It was a really bad day, and you made it brighter.
Well, at least someone made it
Okay,
brighter.
indeed.
Um,
And I hope your mother is okay after her back surgery.
yeah, back surgery is a bit, you know.
Hmm.
Alright, our next story is from S6805545, which is I had a birthday party in which I invited 30 plus people and only two showed up. I still cringe thinking upon it.
Oh,
Man, not even getting 10%.
hmm,
10%?
that is unfortunate.
Oh, absolute.
Only two, and the rest is, I suppose, just no call, no show, or did some
Probably.
at least let you know that they are not attending? So,
In that case, it's mostly no call, no show.
oh,
Just speaking from
yeah,
experience there.
hmm, fair.
Okay.
So, yeah, this one is from a deleted user. You're 18th. My parents took me to a Penn State football game, even though they know very well I don't like Penn State or football. So we sat in the freezing rain for hours watching a game I didn't care about. I actually tried to see if I could get my hands so cold that I'd lose all feeling because that was more entertaining. Ooh,
Maybe if I get
okay.
frostbite, maybe if I get hypothermia, I can go home or to the hospital.
Yeah, damn, that sucks.
Right? Our our next story is from the user Parkity Park Park. I threw a party for my 18th birthday, invited a couple dozen people. One person came. Graduated. Granted, I did it semi last minute. I decided to have the party 2 weeks before, but it was still depressing. Added to all the people trying to convince me to be mad at my friends back then, you can stop. Most of the people I invited said they had previous commitments, mostly work because I had jobs and it was a Saturday night. I'm not stupid. I know that some of them probably just didn't want to come, but I also not am stupid enough to make assumptions and be petty and angry over something that happened years ago that I can't say I wouldn't have ever done myself.
Hmm,
At least that person's
okay.
very mature about it. They're like, yeah, this sucks, but at least.
Yeah, indeed. He was mature enough to see that the other mistakes, and yeah, lucky he didn't was petty. So,
Absolutely.
hmm,
Alright. Please. Next story from BC Girl.
yeah. All right. So this one is from BC Girl 35, 18th birthday, I suppose. All my friends had graduated the year before, and I spent the day alone. Oof.
No.
On your 18th birthday, that sucks.
Yeah, like of all the birthdays. Of all the
Yeah.
birthdays that could have been. Alright,
I mean, in my opinion, there are three important birthdays. You're 16, you're 18, and you're 21.
oh my god, my 16th was so terrible.
Um, my 21st was terrible, not my 16 or 18.
Yeah, oh my god, my 21st beat out my 16th by a mile. Yeah, so
Nice.
for reference, for those of you who don't know what happened around my 21st birthday, my aunt passed away from pancreatic
Oh,
cancer. So I was turning her unit, her condo. For those of you who don't know what that means, I was essentially performing maintenance on it. Thank you for the posture check. I was performing maintenance on it as well as essentially we were getting it ready to sell. During
sorry to
that
hear that about your aunt.
during that time, the condo almost caught on fire because we had a furniture stage person come by, and then the fireplace was on and there was a plastic plant, and we started smelling something
Oh,
smoking. Good lord.
Thank you for the poster check, TJ.
And then,
And the hydrates.
my mentor, my voice acting mentor, like either the
Yeah.
day of or the day before my birthday that year, he made an announcement being like, "Oh hey, I actually have stage 4 cancer."
Why?
So, um, that yeah, and then so I spent the night drinking. I am not gonna lie, and that was my terrible 21st birthday.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah, and for the funeral, because I did camera work. Oh my
Hmm?
god. I didn't actually feel like I was part of the funeral because of the fact that I was just, you know, filming it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt like you were more doing your job than attending the funeral.
Oh, and they didn't even let me go up there and say words about her. Thank you for the hydrate anyway. I will do that as soon as I'm done with that rant. But yeah, they didn't even let me go up and say words about her when her own kids hadn't seen her in a while. And her kids were like, "Well,
Oh.
we want to be the only ones up there." Okay, well that
Hmm.
was that stung. Anyway,
Yeah.
so our next story comes from James. 21. My grandpa died a couple weeks prior, the biggest loss of my life so far, as he was the closest thing I had to a father figure. He helped raise me, and I was home alone all day because grandma was in a different city, and other relatives were doing their own thing, and I can't trip for medical reasons, and walking somewhere to try to celebrate wasn't really an option, nor was public transportation due to the proximity of the holidays. Alright, hydrate
Yikes.
time. Go ahead, do your reaction side.
Drink.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's not good that you can't drive for medical reasons. I mean, so you can't. You're basically bound to either public transportation, but that was not really an option because the holidays, of course. Or you would have someone else you need to find to drive, but I suppose that wasn't an option either, like some friends or family. And yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that, and I'm sorry that your relatives were doing their own things. So I hope everything goes better now, actually.
Yes, same here. I will agree with that. Alright.
Yeah, so
Our next
this story is for.
story is from oh wait, it's your turn. Yep. Sorry, my
Yeah,
brain.
it's fine.
Fried,
It's
fried.
fine.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So this next one is from NJ Love Classical. My sister and I are born a year and 8 days apart, so growing up we would have our parties together. I remember my 10th birthday, her ninth. About 15 of her friends came and only one of the friends I invited came. Don't remember much of the party, but I still remember that feeling of disappointment and sadness.
Oh
Hmm,
god.
yeah.
Yikes.
On your 10th birthday, and yeah, 15 of her friends came and only one of yours.
I mean
I don't know how
that's
many of them invited you. I don't know how much how many you invited, but it still sucks that only one of them showed.
yeah, and like I could also see it as like it's not necessarily the sister's fault, but it still feels awful
No,
anyway.
indeed.
All right,
I mean, it's fun that you can celebrate your birthday with your sister, and but yeah, it still sucks that she has 15 friends over and you only have one. I mean, enjoy the time with the friends that you have. So it's all I can say.
oh, this is gonna be all right. My 18th, I was at college and my friend family came out to visit me for the weekend. My actual birthday was Sunday, the day they had to leave, but we did some fun stuff Friday and Saturday. On Sunday morning, my parents sat me down and told me my dog had passed 4 days earlier, and they didn't tell me because they didn't want me to, or they didn't want to ruin the weekend. Then they left, so I spent my actual birthday crying by myself in my room.
Why? Why, parents? Why?
Why are parents like this?
They told you that on Wait, hold on. So on Sunday morning, your parents told you that your dog, your own dog, had died 4 days earlier, and they didn't want to tell because they didn't want to ruin the weekend. I mean, why
Couldn't,
tell them now? I will tell them at that that day. Then can't you just wait until either
like,
they come back home or just tell it the day it happens?
or, like, with that, they could have done a call on Monday and been like, hey, just so you know, XYZ happened.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Alright, that's enough of that part, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I am here. Let me do this for you quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some Am I the A hole stories next.
Oh, I love those as well.
Okay, in r slash. Okay, we are not doing this many Am I the A holes. I just prepped a lot, just so y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the a hole for acting butthurt because my husband didn't throw me a birthday party? I am turning 40 this December. I wanted to make a big deal out of it. When I turned 30, my birthday got a bit hijacked by a close friend's daughter turning one on the same night. I was disappointed, but I completely understood, and we still had a great time. We've been married about 2 years, and he knew my B-Day tends to get skipped because, well, December. And I hadn't had any kind of B-Day celebration beyond dinner out since I was 16. So he declared that we should make a big deal for my 40th. For the next several years, when my husband would ask what I wanted to do for my B-Day, I never had the time or energy to put something together. I'm a teacher, and we have 3 kids of our own. Always said nothing special, just make my 40th epic. So she wanted something, but she didn't necessarily know what would have been like that. Um, Over the years, we threw around ideas of about a
Hmm.
trip somewhere, or renting a venue, or just even planning a theme party at the house. My biggest ask was that I didn't have to be the one to plan the whole thing, as I'm the one who plans anything: vacation, kids' parties, our social life, the kids' social lives, all the holidays, literally everything, and I work like 60 hours a week school year. He said, absolutely, of course, I didn't need to reach out to my mom, sister in law, friends, etc., and get it done. I've talked about my crappy 30th and this big 40th like a million times with him and to friends and family, and this year I've been on him to make sure he doesn't drop the ball. Asked if he was planning anything, reminding him that if we want anyone to come in December, we have to give them notice, telling him my ideas about it, etc. The last couple of months he's been kind of evasive about it. I started thinking he might be trying to plan a surprise party. Nope, he hasn't done a damn thing. Nothing. I lost it. I said I was pissed. I made it very clear for 10 years that I want this and it doesn't take a lot of effort and it can't just be pulled out of one's ass a few weeks out. I pointed out the history of broken promises and letdowns. It's like, why don't we just do dinner with our best friends and go to a hotel for a night? So I said, F it then. I don't even want to do anything like a petulant child. Am I the a hole? Is this a huge overreaction? And am I acting like an entitled martyr?
Okay, I see. Well, yeah, being a teacher and having 3 kids, yeah, I understand that it's very draining, that you don't really have the time and energy to put something together. I completely understand that. And what you also probably could have some inspiration from is you are a teacher, you can probably ask all the class members to have some inspiration, like give them a simple task, like, okay, hypothetically, it's someone's 40th birthday. How would you all like to celebrate that, for example?
I
Hmm.
think the issue here is that he didn't necessarily even put in the work.
Yeah, I was about to get into that as well.
Like it
So, yeah.
seemed like he was just gonna pull something out, do something quick, like he brought up the dinner, which
Hmm.
apparently they had done a lot of, and she wanted something different for once. So
Which makes sense.
she was like, nope, just screw it at this point. And also
Hmm.
him bringing up the hotel suggested there was something else on his mind. I will put it that way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one.
I don't think she's the a hole here.
No, indeed.
When you do it for 10 years. Like, if you did it for like 3 weeks, then I could see it, but
For 10 years, no, you're not the a-hole.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, next. Oh.
Oh god, okay, this one's a long one.
Okay. Want me to take this one?
You can if you want to, I can if you want me to, just let me know.
Well, I shall take this one then. So this one's from Emma630. Am I the a-hole for not reminding my husband of 23 years that today is my birthday? My husband, male 50, and kid have both forgotten that today is my female 52 birthday. I've been with them both all day and nothing. In the 23 years we've been together, this is the first time my hubs has forgotten. Gotta admit, I'm equal parts hurt and amused. Am I the a-hole for not saying anything? I know if I wait until the day has passed, they will ask me why I didn't say anything. But I'm morbidly curious to see how long it takes for anyone to notice. I don't need much, just a happy birthday wish would be enough. I don't like parties or need gifts. So, Reddit, how long should I let this play out? I do realize I'm allowing them to dig. I do realize I'm allowing them to dig themselves into a deeper and deeper hole. My petty ass will absolutely use this to win every argument until I die. Lol. They've got less than an hour and I have to remember. Update 1. They officially forgot my birthday. I'm going to wait and see how long it takes for them to remember. As it stands, I will get hubby to deep clean the fridge the way he promised to do weeks ago,
Oh my
and
god.
the kids to clean their room. If this goes on long enough, I won't have to clean for the entire month of July. Lol. Update 2. Well, the cat is out of the bag. Hubs tried to pick a fight with me for ignoring him and being distant last night. Apparently, I'm a terrible actress. Lol. I wasn't in the mood and I didn't want to be lectured at, so I asked him if he knew what the date was. He looked at me like I had two heads and said no. I just stared at him. He says it's June something. I asked, June what? He looked so confused until he Kevin McAllistered his face and said, Your birthday! And I said, Was yesterday. He asked me why I didn't say anything, as predicted. I responded that I knew he would blame me and left the room. After a long pause, he comes in contrite and apologetics, announcing, as I predict he would, that he's cancelling his trip he had planned to go on today. I told him he'd do no such thing as people are depending on him and we can do something next week if he wants. He was really upset and it was late, so I'm saving getting my fridge cleaned for when he gets back. In the meantime, I've got laundry to get done. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support and birthday wishes. This was a fun way to spend my birthday. I will update again probably next week or so to let you know how the story ends. Update 3, quick update. Told my kids, they giggled and exclaimed, oh no. They checked their phone calendar and had my BDay in there, lol. They, they couldn't believe they missed it. Okay, that's a word.
I think
They
it's
reset it.
supposed to be like they missed it.
Ah, yeah, they missed it indeed. They reset it so an alarm will go off to alert them. Life is back to normal, all is well. I love my knuckleheads. They didn't forget on purpose. Mistakes happen. My feelings did get hurt a bit, but I'm not angry. This thread made me laugh. Thanks for the support and birthday wishes.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of cute at least. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't
indeed.
terrible in terms of a lot of these stories.
And let's be honest, it's the only time they forgot her birthday. If it was every year, completely understandable. I still understand her now that they forgot her birthday. At least it's a one-time thing, and not every year.
Yeah, exact. All right. Oh, okay, that one's deleted, so we're not reading that one.
Nope.
Am I the a-hole for leaving my best friend's birthday party early because I was a B-list guest? Throwaway for privacy, though this is a pretty specific instant, and anyone who knows the situation will be probably able to identify me anyway. I, 29F, have been good friends with Sally, 30F, since we were 8 years old. We were inseparable throughout school, but we went to different colleges. I visited her a few times each year, and we'd always meet about Christmas and summer breaks. After we graduated, I moved about a 3-hour drive from where she moved to. We still had caught up often. Um,
Hmm.
as normally happens, we establish our new professional and social lives. Drifted apart. Give me just a moment. Yep. Drifted apart, but whenever we
Bless you.
caught up, it was like no time had passed. We were there for each other whenever we needed it. When she was married at 25, I was a bridesmaid. I declined maid of honor because I was concerned with the long commute I couldn't do all the maid of honor duties required or expected. She drove to my place to support me when my father had a stroke. I stayed with her when she found out her ex husband cheated on her and she filed for divorce. I always figured that even though life is taking us in different directions, we'd always be there for each other. Now, to her birthday. She turned 30 last week and had this huge party last weekend. Since it was a milestone birthday, she had a banquet hall. It was all catered, had a DJ, etc. It was that night, so I booked a hotel, drove up, and would drive back home. When I arrived, I was ushered into a small room with 4 tables and about 10 other people. There was a portable TV on a trolley with the stream of the party in the bigger room. When the guest told me Sally invited more than the main hall could accommodate, and she had hoped few people after a few people RSVP'd no, we'd all fit in. Only 1 or 2 people RSVP'd no, so the venue opened a second room for access guests. I saw in the stream people arriving after I did, so I knew I was clearly regulated to the B-lister room and wasn't brought up because the main room was
Hmm.
already filled up. So I left after 15 minutes and took my gift with me. The next day, as I was preparing to check out the hotel, Solly called and asked why I didn't show. Apparently, she came to the leftovers room to mingle about 30 minutes after I'd left and noticed I wasn't there. I told her I did attend up, but I did not realize I'd be watching a stream of her party instead of attending it, which I could have done at home. She asked if I wanted to catch up for lunch and I can give her a gift then, but I told her I needed to get back home because I had plans for the afternoon. Do the Instagram story about people who claim to love her don't show up, and yet she can't help that so many people wanted to celebrate her. During my drive home, her mother left a voicemail that she was very disappointed. But I'm here like I'm supposed to be one of your best friends and I got the leftover experience. Did I overreact? Am I the AH here?
First of all, no, you are not a a-hole over here. You supported your friend through thick and thin when she was down, when she got cheated on, and you get that treatment, like in some leftover room with a stream of the party with some other people that are there, and you are quote unquote B listed. No, you are not a a-hole. I would have walked away as well.
I would have walked away earlier than that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not gonna lie. I do not have room for
Yeah.
people like that in my life. Alright,
No, indeed.
and
So,
you're up.
yes. So this one is from Matt Texan 77. Am I the a-hole? I, 48 male, told my wife, 50 female, what I wanted to do for my birthday. My birthday is today 9/12. I told her over a week ago I wanted to go out. I wanted to go out tonight with our friends group to do a mini pub crawl. Normally, our Friday nights are reserved for high school football games with the same group, but our game this week ended up being a Thursday night game. So I figured this would be perfect. She says, okay, I'll set it up. About 3 days later, she says people probably already have plans, meaning she hadn't set up anything. Then she says our boys, 19 and 17, want to take me out to dinner. Okay, cool, I'm good with that. Then 2 days ago, she told me the boys want to take me to the college football game on Saturday instead of dinner. And then I found out my youngest son is not even going to be home tonight. So now I'm sitting here at the house doing absolutely effing nothing, and I'll probably have to cook my own dinner since I do all the cooking anyway. About an hour ago, she says, well, you can still go out, just message everybody. Right. 5, 5 p.m. on a Friday evening. To add to it, she says we can just do it in 2 weeks after that game, since I have a birthday too, you know. So am I the a-hole for being pissed off that the one thing that I wanted to do for my birthday we're not doing? No, you're not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like, also her just being like, oh, well, it's my birthday too in like 2 weeks, so we can just celebrate both at the same time, when all it would really be would be like them celebrating her, not him.
Yeah, and she then gets all the attention basically, and his birthday is basically forgotten by then.
Yeah. Alright.
So I shall claim you not the a-hole.
Same here. Alright. Oh, that one's
Oh,
deleted.
deleted.
Am I the a hole for telling my fiance and friends that I just wanted to stay home after they all didn't show up for my birthday? I want to say that I don't blame any of my friends or family for not showing up. They did have valid reasons. My 23rd birthday was on Saturday night. All I wanted. Oh, wait, this is also by the user Responsible Cow 8862. All I wanted to go to was to go to my favorite restaurant, which we do often. So my fiance made us reservations for 8:30. Everyone said they were going to come. My fiance, my sister, and her wife, my best friend and her boyfriend, and two of my best friends. My fiance was at work. He's a firefighter, so I knew he was going to be a few minutes late, but I just appreciated him coming after a 24-hour shift. 8:30 comes and he's not there. No one is there. I'm getting texts left and right. My sister and her wife stuck on the bridge. I said it was okay. There's accidents on that bridge often, and they do live far. My best friend and her boyfriend in a huge fight. She said I'll be there as soon as I can. I said okay. My other two friends, they were coming together, and one of them was stuck at work, so they'll be late. My fiance called and says he won't make it because of work too. I said it was okay. It was 9:30 before I finally just left the restaurant. I had been sitting there looking stupid and lost for an entire hour. The people at the restaurant were pitying me. I just went home and felt bad about myself, lol. Again, I don't blame anyone. It was all just a combination of bad effing timing. Well, when I got home, I texted everyone that I was home now. No one else was on time, and it was an hour after the reservation, so I was just gonna call it a night. I went to bed after that, and I woke up when my fiance came home around midnight. She apologized so much, and I checked my phone, and it seemed like a couple of my friends were actually mad at me. And they were. They were mad that they got dressed, that they scheduled time for me, various reasons, and I just canceled last minute. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like the A for saying don't bother. Am I the a hole for saying don't bother?
Mm, no.
No, and I get it, like, because the fact that OP brings up that apparently everyone had gotten dressed and stuff was that they genuinely did plan to make it. It was just, you know, it was Murphy's Law being the Murphy's Law. But not the a hole,
Yeah.
I will say.
No, indeed, not a hole. Absolutely not. Yeah, it sucks though.
Yeah, that one just was a suck. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, another big one.
This is by Livid Price, 8135. Go ahead and do your thing, Sai.
Okay, can you scroll up a little bit for the title?
Oh, yeah, sorry, hang on.
Thank you, thank you. Am I the a-hole birthday bummer? Edited to add a TLDR. This is a long story, okay. Stick with me, there's a lot of backstory to understand the whole picture. My boyfriend, 49 years old, and I, 44 years old, have been dating for the last 8 months. We met through a dating website, and I'm a believer in being completely upfront early on, which is nice. I disclosed to him before we met that my son, 7 years old, had major behavioral problems, and that he and I have both been through a lot of trauma due to mental abuse throughout our lives. My trauma extends back to my childhood, and I've shared all of my experiences with him. I am ADD, ADHD, and probably somewhere on the spectrum as well. My son is ADHD, ODD, and EN utero PTSD, which intensifies neurodivergent symptoms mimicking autism. He has delayed processing and struggles to identify emotions, control the intensity of his emotions when dealing with minor problems. He's also extremely gifted slash brilliant. He, he tests at middle school level for reading and math and fully understands the content I teach my middle school science students. It's hard to witness conversations with him because he is so intelligent, but at the same time he is extremely immature. I would also like to add that I am a struggling single mother, middle school teacher, and am involved with a ton of help slash support programs
Yikes.
offered through my country in order to prevent my son from re-hospitalization at a mental facility or removal from my home. We are in many therapies and we have the best of the best on our team working together. My son, while I will always love him more than he could ever imagine, I don't like being around him because he abuses me. He says horrible things to me. Usually doesn't even know what he's saying, just repeating things he's heard and using what he thinks is most hurtful. Ooh, okay. He
Yikes.
physically assaults me when he's in a crisis. Uh-huh. And destroys my house slash things. The key to remember is that he is 7 years old. Oh, Damn. Okay. And basically has autism slash doesn't understand what he is doing or have the ability to regulate like neurotypical people. According to all my support people, I do an amazing job controlling myself and my reactions to his behavior, until I no longer can't and then I am emotionally worked up as well. He's in a special program for school, and I pay a fortune to have him in a specialty daycare that handles behavioral problems like his. Unfortunately, they do have to send him home on occasion when he is a danger to himself or others, which means I have to stop whatever I am doing and get him. It is usually a rough remainder of the day with recurring escalations. I would also like to add that his father is not the most helpful. He is the cause of a large portion of mine and my son's trauma and refuses to acknowledge his part. He was diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder during our divorce process when he made up erroneous accusations against me towards my son, requiring a mental health and drug dependency evaluation before being allowed around my son again. I take Adderall for my ADHD and a whole month's supply of meds went missing. My ex is also a former meth addict and conveniently lost over 30 pounds during the same time that my meds went missing. How coincidental. He
Yep.
told the court that I abused taking my Adderall by overtaking and accused him of stealing it to cover my problem. I have I have only overtaken twice. When I forgot, I already took my dose. And trust me, I
Same.
regretted it both times it happened.
Same, lady,
hmm
same.
I usually forget to take my message, which is why I was able to squirrel away an entire month's supply. It was also really hard to get my prescription filled due to a global shortage, so having the extras on hand was really helpful until it disappeared. By the way, my mental health ev- evaluation said I needed therapy. That was all. The court reinstated my parental rights immediately, and eventually I was awarded 80% custody when the process was over. Now let's get to the part where I want to know if I've been an a-hole or not. This last weekend was my 44th birthday. I have not had a really good birthday for a really long time. It's January 2nd, and historically, people are exhausted and broke from the holidays. In my 20s, I went out with a friend and had fun, but never really had a party and celebrated. I told my boyfriend this, and he promised to make me feel extra special on my day. He said he was going to spoil his queen. I truly thought I was going
Aw.
to be smiling the entire day, which I desperately needed with all the stress and heartache with my son. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I arranged I arranged for my son to be in daycare for the day, knowing he would inevitably try to take my attention away from myself and be bored doing the things to I wanted to do in the early part of the day. I expected to pick him up in the early afternoon
hmm
uh, to to spend the remainder of the day celebrating with me. After being there for just over an hour, my son decided he wanted to be with me, escalate to the point of property destruction. Wow. And I was
Yikes.
called to come get him. That about crushed my spirits because I knew what the rest of the day would be like if he stayed with me. I quickly got a hold of my ex and arranged for him to go to his house until dinner, so I could enjoy the rest of my day. I personally struggled with my son's reaction at daycare because I felt like I didn't explain my plan to him well enough, and didn't give him explicit consequences if he misbehaved. I was afraid that my son felt unwanted since I took him to daycare. I wanted to make sure that he didn't feel that way. I had initially said that he would be just going to his dad's and would miss out on my birthday fun, but because of my guilt, I modified his punishment to spending the day at his dad's and still being invited to dinner, so long as he behaves while at dad's. I dropped him off at my boyfriend and I headed back towards my house. Okay.
Yeah,
On
it's.
the way home, hold on, let me just grab a drink really quickly because my throat is pretty dry.
I mean, well, that
Oh,
makes
that.
sense.
Okay. So, on the way home, we decided to get a nice lunch since breakfast didn't happen. While driving to the restaurant, he laid into me about not having firm boundaries and telling me that my son will continue to abuse me because of it. That he shouldn't be allowed to dinner because he chose to misbehave at daycare with the sole intent to get sent home and be with me. And if and that if I didn't hold firm, he will never learn. I understand where he's coming from, but that killed me. I was already very emotional because of how my son was behaving since the time I picked him up, and the fact that I couldn't even get a few hours of happiness without my son robbing me of time. I really didn't want my son to be left out of from my birthday dinner. He's my world, and even if it meant a meltdown in public, I was willing to risk it to have a special dinner with my whole family. My boyfriend was not in agreement with me and kept the argument going. I was hysterically crying in my car and just wanted to go home and be alone. He requested that I park somewhere so we can calm down and talk, and ended up in him getting out of my car, not saying his intent, and me telling him repeatedly that I just wanted to go home. Since he got out of the car, I took that as his choice to walk the 15 plus miles or call an Uber. I drove off.
He then
He
started.
then, yeah, I just saw it. He then started calling and texting saying he didn't intend to be stranded and only needed a minute. Feeling like I could have been more understanding and left hastily, I turned around and went back for him. He got in the car and I started towards home. I was done at that point. He then made a comment about being hungry and the place we were going to go sounded good. So I turned around and headed to the restaurant. At that point, I just wanted to shut him up and make him happy. I placed a to-go order and we finally went to my house. He took a nap while I cleaned, and then we met, and then we met my daughter and son for dinner. Dinner was surprisingly peaceful and my son didn't escalate at all. We said our goodbyes, my daughter took my son back to his dad's, and my boyfriend and I went home and watched a movie before going to bed before 9 p.m. He promised me that since my actual birthday didn't go so well, that tomorrow will be a day to pamper me and spoil me. I went to bed with a little hope, but I didn't get the best sleep. I woke up at around 4 a.m. and was soaking in the shower for a while. It's now 5:30 and my boyfriend came in and helped me dry off, and we talked about the couples massage we had planned. It was last week, but he got the flu and rescheduled for the third, and all the other things we wanted to redo. I wanted to do to redo my birthday. I said I wanted a bagel for breakfast. I've been wanting a bagel for weeks now and
Thank
haven't
you
been
for
able
the
to stop
posture check.
while the shop is open. And he knew that. I drove us to the closest bagel shop, 20 plus minutes away, and when we got there, they were closed for deep cleaning and work being done. So we went to a different place and went back to my house to work out the rest of the day. We got
Can
to
you
my house and
pause
my
real quick?
boyfriend.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Hi. Thank you. This has been going really well. When I started the stream, it said you were offline, so I didn't want to bug you in case you were sleeping. Xenomorph, but would you like to join in? Because I remember you bringing that up as like you kind of did want to join in, but then stuff. Okay. Give us just a moment, please.
Yeah, let's just finish this up over here. So we went to a different place and went back to my house to work out the rest of the day. We got to my house and my boyfriend laid down on the couch, expressed he was tired, and agreed a short nap would feel great. I was out for maybe an hour max, and I woke up to him still snoring. I quietly did chores while he slept another 2 hours. We ran a couple errands before going to the massage, and finally back to my house. It was 4 p.m. now, and he tells me he needed to go home and do some chores. That he will see me tomorrow. We texted here and there a couple of times before I sent a text expressing my feelings on my birthday. I wasn't mean, I don't think I sounded selfish, and intentionally made it a point to tell him that I still loved him, but was going to bed. Before that, I was hurt because I was promised something and I didn't even get close to what I was told. That I didn't feel special on my birthday because I didn't even have a happy birthday sang to me or anything. He also didn't buy me anything because he was waiting to go with me to get it. I was sad that I sang to myself with a piece of grocery store cake. I went to bed and woke up to him calling and texting all upset at me because I didn't consider his feelings. He was stressed this last week because his dad also had the flu and. Oh,
And so that.
oh, yeah.
Carry
Oh,
on.
yeah, 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 yeah. Indeed. So that trumps everything. I'm a horrible person because I told him I didn't care about his last week. That if he didn't feel up to making me feel special, then he shouldn't have promised me. I don't ask for anything, I just want to have fun and laugh for once in the longest time ever. I needed a happy day. I got teased, heartache, blame shifting, and gaslighting. There's actually a good amount more of today's text, including him telling me that all I wanted for him was to pay for my meals and stuff. Mind you, I paid for all the things I bought while running errands, all he paid for was dinner. So after that hell of a story, am I able for telling my boyfriend that he failed me on my birthday and not considering his feelings more? Well, that was
Ah,
one of the posts of all time.
yeah. All right. Um. All right. Give us just a moment. Yeah. We will give your thoughts after this break.
Perfect.
Now I just have to add you. Hi, y'all. Give us just another minute. I have to add a scene in. Oh,
All good.
that actually perfectly lined up. Did not expect that.
Yeah, I don't have a mouth, so I don't actually need to move that much.
Fair enough. Alright. Oh, and let me do last thing. Alright, there. Now y'all can see and read stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Let me just switch my scenes again.
Okay.
There we go.
So, Xena, would you like to read this next Am I the A-hole?
Sure.
Alright, have at it.
This is a long story, so buckle up. I was out of town for work for a week. My husband was home with our kids, taking care of the house and them. Before I left, I was stressing out about having all the laundry done and the house clean. My anxiety is so bad when the house is a mess and I can't focus on anything else. My husband assured me that I shouldn't stress because it's going to get messy multiple times throughout the week, but that it would be clean when I got home. Fast forward a week. My husband said the kids planned something for my birthday and they were so excited, so I needed to hurry home and let them know when I was going to be home. I walked through the door and it was a surprise party. I was very surprised, but also so happy to see all my friends. I was saying hello to everyone and kissed my husband and thanked him for surprising me. In fact, I kissed him multiple times throughout the night. After I had a second to soak it all in, I started looking around and noticed how dirty my house was. Laundry piled everywhere, dirty cupboards, the bathroom smelled and was gross.
Ugh.
My friend saw my eyes and pulled me into my son's room and said, "We walked in today and
Yikes.
immediately knew you would lose your mind and stayed at our house. But it's fine." I made a few comments and that was it. I focused on the party and knew I would just clean after. Soon after, my friend says she needs to make a toast, and I get immediately embarrassed. I hate being the center of attention, always get awkward. Ask her what she was doing and if I was going to get embarrassed, and she said, "Not by me." My husband gets down and proposes a second time. The first time
Mhm.
wasn't really a proposal, and I turn bright red and turn around and just hide my face and hug him, and he picks me up and I kiss him. I'm horrible in those situations. The night continues on. I'm having a great time and continue to kiss him and hug my husband. Tell him he really surprised me that I was alone at the party. Everyone leaves, and he goes to change, and I start cleaning. He says, "Do you really have to clean the bathroom with now?" I said, "I just wanted to help clean up the house." He then proceeds to get all huffy and mad, and I asked what's wrong, and he said nothing, but then proceeds to ask mad and moody. I'm over it, storm out of the house, and I text him and ask him why he is acting like this, and he said that I didn't act grateful enough. That I was more concerned about what people thought about my house rather than the fact that he threw me a surprise party. And I embarrassed him with my reaction to his proposal. Um, See here. Am I the asshole? I was so angry that after a week my house was atrocious with inviting people over. He had a week to clean, but also I made one comment and that was it. Two, I was thoroughly enjoying my party.
Yeah, a lot. I would say NTA here because you let him know.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, can you make sure to please clean the house? And he just didn't, like, he didn't
hmm
care about it.
If he had stopped it at the, "Do you have to clean now?" Like, and just,
Mhm.
followed it up with rather, "Let's just clean tomorrow and relax after the party. I know I fucked up. I'm sorry." The situation would be fine. No one would
Right.
be the asshole.
Exactly, but he's the TA here.
Yeah, he got all pissy about it.
All right. Oh, that's deleted.
So,
Am I the a-hole for setting the record straight about my boyfriend's birthday party antics?
Hmm.
I, 20F, recently found myself in the
Okay.
situation where my boyfriend's 22M insisted I foot the bill for his birthday party under the pretense that he had generously covered mine. Little did his friends know, he not only failed to contribute to my celebration, but also made me pay him back for a bottle of whiskey he had gifted me, all while consuming it half of it in front of everyone. Recently, my boyfriend celebrated his birthday, and when his friends insisted that I contribute to covering the expenses since he supposedly paid for mine, I felt compelled to set the record straight. While I appreciate the gesture of
Mhm.
him throwing a party for me on my birthday, the reality is that he didn't contribute financially to the event. Instead, I ended up covering the costs, which left me feeling a bit deceived given the expectations set by his friends. This situation took an even more uncomfortable turn when he presented me with a whiskey bottle as a gift during my birthday party. What seemed like a thoughtful gesture quickly turned into a bizarre turn of events when he later asked me to pay him back for the quote unquote gift. To add insult to injury, he openly consumed half of the gifted whiskey in front of everyone while not even offering me a single drink out of it. Now, faced with the assumption that my boyfriend had generously paid for the celebration, his friends are expecting me to reciprocate the favor for his birthday party. I'm torn between going along with the misconception to keep the peace or revealing the truth of what transpired during my own celebration. So, am I the a-hole for considering the reality of my boyfriend for considering exposing the reality of my boyfriend's actions regarding my birthday party expenses and the gift? Please advise on how I should do it, if at all. And there's an update posted. Update: am I the a hole for setting the record straight about my boyfriend's birthday party antics? Hello again, Reddit. I wanted to provide an update on my previous post and share the recent developments in my relationship. After much contemplation and advice by everyone here, I decided to have an honest conversation with my boyfriend about the misconceptions surrounding our birthday celebrations. Commonly explain, while I appreciate the effort he put into throwing me a party, the financial burden had fallen entirely on my shoulders, contrary to what his friends believed.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no. To my surprise, the discussion took an unexpected turn. My boyfriend not only admitted to his lack of financial contribution, but also revealed a more troubling behavior. He confessed to showing private pictures of us and me, which he secretly took to his friends without my consent, a violation of my trust
Oh,
and privacy. What
Hmm.
followed was an even more distressing revelation. My friends, upon learning about the situation, made inappropriate and disrespectful suggestions, implying that I should offer certain favors to them by entertaining them instead of contributing financially to my
oh,
boyfriend's birthday party. Feeling disgusted by their behavior and betrayed by my boyfriend, I took matters into my own hands. I recorded the inappropriate conversations and confronted my now ex boyfriend about it. When he failed to show remorse, I decided to share the recordings with his friends' girlfriends, exposing their disrespectful comments. Additionally, I have reached out to his mom and shared the troubling aspects of our relationship, hoping that she could offer some guidance or intervention. It was a difficult decision, but um, I felt it was essential to bring these issues to light. As a result, I have officially ended the relationship and distanced myself from these toxic individuals. Thank you all for the support, advice in my previous post, making me realize what I have failed uh, to see.
damn, that's wild.
Oh man, that's like the worst birthday ever for anyone.
Well,
Uh,
yeah,
and
I know,
and
but
the
you know what?
audacity.
She
Yeah,
ended
go
it,
ahead.
so.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, no, I cut you off.
you're good.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright. You know what? She ended it, so you know what?
Yeah, the clap. The clap
Yeah,
is great. We love people waking up to toxic BS.
and also the audacity that the boyfriend had to share it with the friends. That
Also,
is something that you take in trust as well. So from that point, all trust is gone.
not just that, but
And of course,
suppose. Oh, sorry.
then the friends also just immediately just being like, maybe she should, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that as well.
Also, one thing I felt was skipped over was the fact that some of these were actually taken secretly of her. Like, she did not know he took those
Yeah.
photos.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's also a
Blamed not the
crime.
asshole.
That is illegal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gross.
Alright. Our next one, please, Mr. Sai.
So this one is from Agreeable Quality 76. Am I the a-hole for not wanting a birthday story? Okay. For context, my husband's birthday is a few days before mine. It was my birthday yesterday, and I just hate being the center of attention. I don't like people posting me. I don't feel like getting texts, calls, and having to reply to them. I have a 16-month-old, so I'm exhausted. Makes sense. Just a mental load of having to reply to people makes me exhausted. I had told my brother in law I didn't want any posts or gifts for my birthday. His mother has a habit of showing up with gifts without asking if it's okay to come, if you are home, even if she leaves the items outside my door. One time she made me food and I was already on the highway and I had to circle back because she was worried squirrels would get into the food. Anyway, when my brother in law told her, I didn't want to post. She didn't care and said no. I posted my son the other day. It's gonna be bad if I don't post her. What is she going to think? What are people going to think? Why? Of course. My mother in law posted me on her story and I was upset. I didn't want anyone to know. Long story short, I had her remove it. Now she's upset and cried yesterday because she doesn't understand what she did wrong. Am I the ale for just wanting some peace and quiet? I don't want you to. I don't want you showing up to my place, even if you don't come inside. I have to be home to make sure I bring those gifts inside. I don't want you posting me because then other people feel obligated to have sent me messages and now I have to reply to them when I really don't want to. And honestly, I just hate how people judge what others do for their birthday. Unfortunately, it is that way in my culture. Oh, her husband didn't get her an Louis Vuitton purse or made a grand deal. I just want to be. I just don't want to be perceived in that light. I know I shouldn't care what others think, but I'd rather just not put myself in that situation. Makes sense? Anyway, I just wish my mother in law would respect me saying, please don't post me. She thinks she did something really nice. However, I think there's a point where being too nice is really effing annoying. Stop forcing your niceties, or niceties, whatever. Niceties for
Niceties,
I
you got it.
Niceties, yeah. And expect me to be so grateful. I don't want it. I am grateful for what I have. Please don't take that the wrong way. I don't want a big deal on my birthday, but I don't want to advertise it either. I am just tired of putting myself down to make other people feel better about themselves. Like, I should be so grateful for what she said, but what if I don't want it? Like, it truly makes me uncomfortable. I should just swallow my feelings, and this isn't the first time I've had to let go of something to make her feel better. She effed me up over many times postpartum, thinking she was helpful when in reality I just want to be left alone. Am I the bad person? No. You are not a bad person. Your mother-in-law is in this story.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, she
Always the
specifically
in-laws.
asked not to post, also not to bring gifts and whatnot, and she still did.
Yeah. Like sometimes you just want to be low key, and that is a-okay.
Indeed.
Alright, Zeno, you're gonna read the last Am I the A-hole for the night?
Alright, perfect. Okay. Oh. Am I the asshole for being honest with my girlfriend when she asked a question about the birthday cake she made me? I, 34 male, had a birthday just yesterday. My girlfriend, 36 female, offered to bake me a cake. I told her that I would prefer a chocolate cake, devil's food, with chocolate icing and nothing fancy. She's usually a great baker, and I guess she thought that was sophisticated enough or something. Bake me a chocolate cake with vanilla icing between the two layers of cake, then surrounded in chocolate frosting. Cake was fine, but I was disappointed because it was not what I wanted. She must have noticed and asked me if I was disappointed, so I was honest with her. Yes, I was disappointed. It wasn't the cake I asked for. I said if I wanted vanilla in a cake, I would have asked for vanilla in the cake. I didn't make a scene. I didn't pout. I even ate half of a slice, the chocolate part. She got upset with me and said, "But I've made vanilla cake before and you liked it." I pointed out that I don't mind vanilla icing, but it's not what I wanted for my birthday. Her feelings were hurt. She even pulled it. "I'm not gonna make you any cake next year." So I replied with, "I will order my own and get my money back if they don't do what I like with it. Do it if they don't do it like I want it." Apparently that was the last straw. She asked me to leave, later texted me that I embarrassed her in front of her kids, and now she won't reply to my messages. I think birthdays are important things. I feel like I was honest with her when she asked me. I don't want to lie about it. My friend told me I should have been grateful that she made me a cake at all, especially one that I've eaten and liked in the past. Maybe I overacted a bit, though I don't feel like I did, and hope to get a second opinion. Am I the asshole here? To looking at the comments, I've apologized to my girlfriend for being the partial asshole, but also asked her for an apology as well because it looked like the results were about 50-50 on whether I was or wasn't, at least when I skimmed them. She hasn't replied yet, but I assume I'll hear from her today. She's probably just thinking about how she can best apologize to me.
Well, hmm,
This one's a bit more nuanced. I think
yeah.
I think ultimately at the end of the day he's not TA like mostly. Uh
Good night, TJ.
Good night, TJ. Um I feel like he shouldn't have done it in front of the kids, however not making a scene about it was good. Um
Hmm.
and I do feel like she should have listened to what he actually wanted.
Yeah.
Indeed. Like, okay, sure. I'm happy that you made him a cake, but if he doesn't want any vanilla in the cake, why put vanilla in it
Hmm.
when he
Yeah,
specifically
it's.
told you not to?
Hmm. And of course, yeah,
So
people are pulling the classic, like, oh, she could have just
Good night.
not made you a cake, but it's like, when you come to someone and ask them, hey, what do you want? You know,
yeah,
they
indeed.
expect to be given what they asked for, you know,
Mm-hmm.
paying for it or not. And to be fair, yeah, there is a bit of nuance here. It's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't, maybe he shouldn't have been, you know, as blunt as it is. It's, again, it's a bit more nuanced. 60-40, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with that.
indeed.
Alrighty. So we are getting that. Sharing. Come on, where is it? Where? Please. Let me see if it's popping up on my screen. No, it
Well, it's
ain't.
popping up on mine.
Okay, let's see. Will you pop up? Okay, now it's popping up. Birthday cake rating time.
Woo!
S-
Ugh.
So first one we got this very
Sorry, I'm
like,
hungry.
no worries. First we got this very like blue and white cake, very, I would say, like coquette
Hmm.
kind of aesthetic in the shape of a
Yeah.
heart.
This looks like a wedding cake.
This does Loki, but apparently it
Mm-hmm.
was actually for her birthday.
Or
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't know, or it looks like the cake that they served like at my brother's first birthday party.
My gosh. So fun
Because it
fact.
was mostly for the adult and they were just celebrating, holy shit, the kid didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun fact, in my mother's culture, they actually do that at the 100-day mark, not the full year mark. And it's a
Really?
whole thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it makes
Okay.
sense. Hundreds of, yeah, that small hundreds a big number.
And it's a pretty
We've been
even
going like
number.
we've been
Also,
going three
I
and a
love the
half
little
months and the
ribbons on
kid's
it.
still here. We're
Yeah.
doing a fucking amazing job,
I
let me
would
tell
have
you.
liked them having like an edible ribbon decoration a little bit more, but it still looks very pretty. What are like
Mm-hmm.
like
Someone had just like some barbarian managed to cut through that and started eating it, and they were just like, "Wait a second."
yeah.
Something's not right.
Yeah. And I also like the little pearls they got in it. It was clearly a labor of love kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for an important birthday, like 16, 21, 18, something like that.
Yep. All right.
Or a retirement one.
Next
Oh,
one
26.
is this 26 birthday cake. I'm
Hmm.
assuming the person is 26, with these little star guys, a random moon with a face, a couple random
No,
moons with a
I think
face,
they're turning 37.
some butterflies, very purple and blue. I noticed. Um,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Lots of shades of blue.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
doesn't look bad. It kind of looks like clouds to me.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very night sky aesthetic.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also,
A lot.
I just took the first ones that popped up. So
No, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I also love the butterflies on there as well. A nice little touch. Also, the wings of the butterflies are in the same color as the cake itself, which is a nice little touch.
Hmm.
And the gold accents are very good. It
Very
accentuates
good,
it
yes,
very
very, very
nice.
good
yes,
use of color theory. This was
Hmm.
made by someone who knows what the hell they're doing, and
exactly.
it was ordered for someone that whoever the hell got this cake for them cares a whole hell of a lot. This
Yeah.
probably did not cost, something under three digits.
No,
Yeah, I would.
probably not.
Yeah, I would agree there, especially with how finicky frosting can be.
Hmm.
Ugh.
All right, now we got this pink
Oh.
and red like crescent moon, and then there's the red little sun on it. I think the colors actually go really nicely together here.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Now
Um,
they look nice.
um, yeah. And
Hmm.
then there's the little sun. One thing I don't understand though is why'd you choose the sun with the face?
Why is he looking at me like that? He looks like a boss from Asura's Wrath.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, it could be a symbol in whatever culture they're in. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Still looks.
If it's let's see here, what cultures can I think of that did the sum of the face? Buddhism? I don't know.
I maybe. I think like in some of the texts, but not all. I think it depends on the sect you're in. But like
Yeah.
also, still really good looking. Obviously did well with the color theory and stuff once again. I did notice that we have a
Yeah.
couple cracks in the cake, but honestly, when you're working with stuff like that, that's pretty much unavoidable with
I
such
mean,
like
That's
colors.
the stars got a little got a little bent on transit.
Yeah.
you could contemplate that those are the craters that are on the moon.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Alright, this next
Was
one.
that the bite of 87?
Yes, so
Oh my
this is a
god.
very FNAF themed cake,
Mm-hmm.
as we all can see.
Holy fucking what?
I love the soundboard. You got Xenomorph.
You can call me Zeno, by the way.
The
Xeno. Sorry.
Bite of 87. I've heard a lot about it.
The purple and the red. I feel like either
This
the
person's favorite animatronic is Bonnie.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like the purple, like, okay, this is not a bad cake necessarily, and the colors don't super clash, but I feel like you should have gone with a little bit of a lighter purple because of the very bright red.
Yeah, or maybe go with a darker shade of reds.
That too, you could have done it as like dried blood because of what FNAF actually is. Like, I
Eh,
could see that.
Yeah.
hmm
Another thing is that like um the um
The checkerboard.
the checkerboard is not fully flush, which, fondant. That's awful. Like,
Mm-hmm.
props to you. Small tweaks, I think, in this case.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The icing buds are done really well, but then
Yeah,
the whatever then however they were smoothing out the icing on top also didn't do too well either. You can see,
yeah, a little bit.
but given the nature of this cake, this was made for someone who was turning 12. They don't care.
uh, Also, like I said,
Yeah.
I wouldn't classify this as a bad cake. It's actually rather good. Once again, just a couple small things.
Nah, this shit. Yeah, no. This is honestly. I think that the imperfections give it more character than the other like really professional cakes because this was
Mm-hmm.
made by someone's grandma, and I think that's really sweet.
Yes, that is really
Yeah.
sweet. Go, Grandma. All right. I don't.
That's not dark at all.
I hope when I'm 80 I get this cake.
Yeah, so I
Can
don't.
I at least have the sun part of the cake that brightens up my day?
Same here.
The shitty smiley face son really does put it all together.
Damn.
Yeah, so I don't know what order like the images will pop up in. It's just the unhinged laughter. Okay.
Oh my
Everything
god.
about this cake is so good. The unsteady hand that put the text on it, the shitty
Mm.
rainbow, the shitty sun, the
Oh
fact the
my
cloud in
god.
the middle looks like, how you draw a penis on the wall at the stalls in school.
Uh-huh.
Cito.
Everything about this cake is so perfect, and I hope I get this cake again when I'm 80. And
Wait, again?
again as in restating. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And like after I eat one slice of it, I just have a heart attack. That would be so fantastic.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
imagine.
Alright, yeah, that's fair nightmare. That would be your cake.
Damn.
I'm gonna head up to the pearly gates laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that this is obviously homemade because it's, yeah. Looking at the frosting at the letters, it's homemade. Is it for a
hmm
joke? I hope so.
Probably someone who likes dark humor. Also, one thing that bugs me
Mm-hmm.
is the rainbow is missing colors.
Yeah,
We've only
fair.
got we've only we
We got 4 out of 7.
we got Raijibu.
Yep.
Uh,
All right. Our next cake.
that's.
Oh my
Sorry if I'm
god.
talking way too.
They
This seems like
must.
something my dad would get me.
This had to have been printed on like one of those sugar sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
definitely printed.
18 and still no bitches. And then, the fact is that the cake, none of the cake is even.
No.
Not even the
the, s-
candles.
the strawberry, the frosting on the side.
Yeah, the strawberries
Yeah.
being all in different places really ties it together.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think it was
And
a
also the
joke.
it's gotta be, yeah. And the fact that it's like, what is it? They like they clearly tried to put the 18 candles on the 18, but then
Yeah,
realized that the candles were too fucking big and just stuck them behind each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I mean,
This is fucking. I never thought that rating birthday cakes would be hilarious.
you know what would be funny? Instead of just the number 18, how about 18 individual candles?
Oh my gosh, that's too many. That's a fire hazard.
and,
Sigh.
and one of them's like about to fall off the cake.
Oh,
Yeah, indeed.
Dios mío,
And they all
yo.
cover up the no bitches part.
Yeah, I see the vision. I like this guy's thought process.
I do
hmm
too.
and then like 18 is still, and then you blow out the candles and it's like no bitches.
Right? We have this one. It's very cute.
Aw,
It's
Yeah.
it's Studio Ghibli.
I want that
hmm
donut.
Oh, that
I was
donut. That
just about to say that.
this is probably
Yeah.
in a cafe. Just to look from the photo angle.
hmm I also get those little
Also,
flyers over there.
yeah, as I was about to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure the menus over there probably don't help with the. I think this is in a.
This would
Doesn't even
probably
say.
be like in Japan or Korea or something.
Uh, and nonetheless, this is a fine
I
establishment
would
with
agree
a
with you
fancy
if it
cake.
weren't for the fact that those are written in English.
Yeah, but lots of times
hmm
those cafes are very touristy, so they have them in English anyway.
You see, that's the thing. I've never been to Japan, and probably will never be unless game design stuff. Yippee!
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I've not been, but my sister has, so she sent me photos and stuff.
Sorry if I'm
Okay.
talking too much. The
No
later it
worries.
is and the more tired I am, I talk way more.
Oh my god, it's the ADHD in all of us.
Ah, I'm diagnosed.
Hey, I am too.
Except I don't have the H.
Same,
I'm not.
right? Got this
Ooh.
Rapunzel one, I think.
Yep,
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
Tangled
maybe.
specifically. Yeah, this is Tangled specifically. Color,
yeah, the
golden,
sun
that sun. Yeah.
with the little
So
flowers. Yeah.
I only know this much about the movie because it's one of my best friend's favorite movie, and she made me watch it with her.
Gosh.
I mean, I
I
know a
wa-
little bit about
It's
Disney,
not a
but not a
bad
lot.
it's not a bad movie. I didn't hate it, but obviously, my favorite movies consist of Starship Troopers, Pacific Rim, and fucking Superman. So, it's not
Okay,
my usual
okay.
cup of tea.
That's fair. Um, but yes. So this one, I don't think it looks bad either. It once again the whole it looks quite nice thing. Um,
Also, and this looks like a multi-tier cake because damn, it's
yeah,
a tall one.
it is very. Um,
We get this. It's probably got two flavors in it. Let's be real.
yeah.
And also, still no edible ribbons. Shame.
Yeah, I wish they would make those.
hmm
I mean,
Um,
it probably wouldn't look as good because you'd have to like take some like sugar and harden it weird.
yeah. I was just hoping they'd find like a nice way to make those.
Make it out of
I'm,
spaghetti noodles. I don't know.
Yeah, fair
I,
enough.
I'm gonna find a way to make edible ribbons look fancy.
Fair enough.
You'll earn a Nobel Peace Prize for
All
this,
right,
I'm certain.
this is a very Hatsune
Hatsune
Miku
Miku!
goo, as we can tell by the leak.
Mm-hmm. And the blueberries, and of course Miku herself.
Yeah. Um,
Holy shit.
I
Now I
do.
am.
I like this cake, but it looks like they just stuck a Miku figurine doll there, and
Yeah.
I'm like, um,
Ho- ho-
have fun
hold on.
cleaning that.
Give me 1 second. I may or may not have the same figurine.
You may not.
I'm if I'm at this party, I'm grabbing the Miku figure and I'm shoving it in my mouth.
Just go, yay,
Actually, you
Miku!
know what? Considering on if someone is this dedicated to her to have a party birthday cake centered around her, maybe I probably shouldn't even touch it or touch the cake.
Well, no,
Eh,
no, I do not have the same figurine. I have similar
that
ones, but I do
that
not have the
might be
same one.
that might be a biohazard. Wait.
But
all
yeah, that
right.
one looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I will agree there as well.
Hmm.
Just slightly uneven, but it still looks really good.
Nah, it's all part of the charm.
Yep. All right, we got this Spider-Man one. Um,
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
Spider. It's Japanese Spider-Man. Oh no.
thank you,
it's,
Surfinator. It was Wednesday, but today's my day off,
it's
so we're doing it now.
it's spider cake.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah, happy late birthday, of course, obviously, Lily.
Thank you.
Almost forgot about that part.
So, once again, the non-edible ribbons. The cake itself seems to have been done really well. I would have liked to see a bit more
Hmm.
of the white or something, though, just because this all is very, very dark. It's kind of hard for me to differentiate some parts of
Where's
the
the
Yeah.
cake.
blue?
Yeah,
I
well,
was just about to say that a little bit of blue would also be nice.
yeah, that is true. But overall, like, who knows? They may have requested no blue or no extra white, and
Yeah.
really good cake anyway.
And also,
Maybe
just
they're a really big fan
one
of
thing
Ultimate
that
Spider-Man.
annoys me: the eyes are not centered.
Yeah, that's true, and
Yeah,
they're not symmetrical either. Like they
he's
didn't
Yeah.
reminding me.
they didn't
He's
use a
reminding me of that
cutter.
video where the like really derpy looking Iron Man goes, "I am Iron Man," and he snaps and he disappears.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got this one with a sword stuck in it.
Oh.
Excalicator.
Oh,
This
I
one's
want that. I
Excalibur!
want if after I release my Magnum Opus game because it's around a sword and a stone thing.
fair enough.
I want that to be very Lord of the Rings coded though.
Yeah.
That's
Um, I also
I am
like.
also just looking at
whatever
a
the fuck that
pommel
sword
that
is named.
looks menacingly.
I also do like the very like Roman kind of style with the piers and the ivy or other things growing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, yeah, it looks like fucking Aragorn's sword, Anduril.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This
Yeah,
is
with
really
the
good.
runes as well. With also writing on the guard as well. Very
I, I
nice.
would, oh yeah, the engravings, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would try and like pull the sword out, and then it would like crush because obviously it's cake, and then I'd get sad.
Yeah,
Unless
but I mean, I'm not sure that the sword is completely cake.
it might be
I
like a
mean, if you
knife, like a cake
Wait,
yeah, I
no,
cutting
mean
yeah, the
if
knife.
top is the top is shiny.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Did they just stab an actual sword through the fucking cake?
Maybe it's the
That
cake
would be awesome
knife.
though.
That's yeah. Yeah, it's a short sword. That's how it fits.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that would be awesome. That would be the cake knife.
Ah, this looks like a cake my brother would get. He'll fucking love the
Mm.
Oreo cake.
I do like also just the like white chocolate Hershey stuff in it too, so it's not just Oreo, but you can very clearly tell it's like a cookies and cream cake, like cookies and cream ice
This
cream,
Mm-hmm.
but a cake.
this this person does not eat anything but cookies and cream for a snack.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Exactly. But pretty good though, especially on the icing and being
I
able
mean,
to
I'm not.
to stick all of that in the
It, it,
icing.
it's it's really it's really good and intentionally looking like a mess.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the way where it's like actors who act like they really bad job at acting are actually really good because they have to act terrible.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Also,
Well,
also
there's this.
hot take. I
Oh!
don't really. Not the Roblox, man.
You can't accidentally close it, go to fucked up Spider-Man cake, and then and fuck, I don't have fucking bring up that fucking guy. You can't bring up
Oh my gosh, oblivion. The oblivion
Damn.
music. Alright, you were saying your hot takes on?
Yeah, a little hot take. I don't really like Oreo.
That's fair. It's just really common here, and I do like it. But like, hey man, to each
Mm-hmm.
their own.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. But
uh,
yeah, this cake is
Also, the way the candle's
hmm.
done.
why
Yeah.
is he smoking?
And what is he smoking?
The candle. Smoking
Wishes.
wax.
Yummy.
He's smoking he's smoking straight wishes. I hate how
Mhm.
smooth it is. It's making me upset. I want to punch it.
Yeah, especially the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, just square right in the
Damn.
middle of it. Just
Alright, moving past
Yeah.
Roblox cake. A weenie bit older.
Oh, I was wondering why I looked up in the
Hmm.
at the tabs and just saw the word weenie.
Yeah. Also, at first glance, before I noticed the hot dog, it looked a bit like a noodle cup.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Also, this definitely feels like it's a cake made for a child, but still done quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hey, my first cake I ever got uh, as a kid was in the shape of Wally. So
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
that's cool.
I'd have to go digging to find any pictures of it, but they're out there. Had to ask
That's
my mom.
awesome.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you're spaghetting older.
Ah!
Now, the joke would be if you cut a cake that there's actually spaghetti in it.
Ugh, I don't feel
Just,
it.
I think I'd
just as a
shoot
joke
whoever made.
cake.
I think I'd just punch whoever made the cake if that happened.
Yeah, yeah, same, actually. Yeah, no, actually, you're super right there, Zeno. I would absolutely
just
take that.
full wind back, just fucking haymaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just as a joke cake, fill it up, hollow it out, fill it up completely with spaghetti bolognese, and then cover it all up again. And then be it like, well, here's your cake.
Well, the issue is that you ruin both because now you got icing in the spaghetti and you got spaghetti in the icing.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Secret flavor unlocked. Who knows?
No,
Exactly. Just no.
no,
No
no. There is no
sigh.
secret flavor. There is no secret flavor here. Only death.
The secret flavor is puking after.
Yeah, the secret flavor is.
Well, that adds extra aromas to it. Nah, no, but the cake itself is actually well made.
Yeah, no, it actually
Yeah.
is, but I do think it's like a
Hmm.
homemade cake, which is kind of making it more um impressive actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got these two. You inspire me to be a better pervert. If you got stung by a jellyfish, I would totally pee on. The first one is a
All right.
birthday
Aw.
cookie.
Aw.
Yeah.
The cookie. I
This
would totally pee on you.
this is for someone's internet friends,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then the
or like
jellyfish.
or like a boyfriend slash girlfriend. Those are the only two situations I can see these cakes being applicable. Or cake slash cookie.
Same
Yeah,
here.
indeed. You would not want to give that to, for example, your sister or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you give it to someone who maybe it's not fully applicable to, you then have to make
Hmm.
sure you smash their face in the cake. Then it's funny.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's a bit awkward.
Okay. Well, all right. Maybe you could give the "you inspire me to be a better pervert" one to like a sibling, but definitely not the "I would pee on you" one.
No, no. Would not recommend.
There's like
I mean,
two, like, you know, levels of relationship of siblings. I could see that being applicable, and none of them are discussable on Twitch. So,
nope, indeed.
Correct. Correct. Got. Oh
Oh
God.
my god.
I can't tell if this was done on purpose or like what exactly.
That's definitely done on purpose.
Oh God. Yeah, we got something from a horror game. I ain't wrong.
How should we name this cake?
Uh,
Hmm.
the monster, the pink sludge.
I was
no,
more
no,
thinking of
it's just the letter G.
Gee.
the G. I was gonna go with Gary.
Yeah, yeah, we'll name it Gary. That's fine.
All lowercase, Comic Sans.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna even go lower, like Times New Roman.
Times New Roman is sophisticated.
This ain't.
Ah,
This really ain't.
but
Alright.
yeah, even I mean, even with dentures in it, phew.
Yeah.
Holy crap,
Holy.
year old, happy 50th, Greg. Wiping away another. Yeah, this would only work for someone turning 50.
Hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I love the little text that they have: wiping away another year with a
The
toilet
fact
paper
is, the
roll.
fact his
Yeah.
name Greg, he got that, and he let out the biggest like wheeze laugh when he got it.
Yeah, probably.
I hate that you're right.
Also, hello, V Bridger. Connect, please. Thank you. There we go. We
Alright.
are back.
I mean, also the fact that the toilet paper is made out of frosting is cool. I will say that.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
it will be. It will be tasting sugary as hell, but it's impressive.
That would give me a headache.
Hmm. Yeah,
Buttercream
that's.
alone already gives me a headache, so it's like
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why I
uh,
tend to wipe to like the whipped frosting or other things,
it's why
honestly.
it's why I order chocolate.
Like I tend to
chocolate.
do ice cream cakes because of this. All right, happy
Yeah,
30th
same.
birthday with a pretzel
Oh,
Little
and a
little
and a
pretzel,
thingy.
and a dog. A hot
a
dog.
little weenie and a little pretzel.
Nice. And also with a bit of the velvet on the bottom, the red velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Yo,
Now,
why the kid got lace on?
Yeah, this doesn't
mm-hmm,
that doesn't feel like
mm-hmm.
aesthetically right for that. Time to play America's favorite game. Am I hungry or bored? This is definitely a funfetti cake.
Ooh.
Mm,
Okay. Now, what taste? How would this cake taste? Like, what flavors would be in this cake? Will it just be
vanilla.
plain old? Yeah, I was about to say, will it be plain old vanilla? Would it have some? I'm just saying, like apricot in it, or peaches, or apple, or something.
I feel like it'd be funfetti with those sprinkles.
Hmm.
Oh God, I hate funfetti. It's just it's you can smell how unhealthy funfetti is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean, this
Maybe
cake
I'm
with.
way too used to it because my brother kept eating confetti Oreos when he was younger, and there would be schmutz everywhere. So
Oh.
I have very bad memories about confetti flavored things. It
Mm-hmm.
immediately brings up the smell and also the fact that none of the Xbox controllers worked because he would somehow manage to get it inside the buttons. I don't know either.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got this one
Well,
that has like tent creatures number 41, fishing, boat launch, camp host, dump station, Mickey's pies, some animals, an inner tube.
this cake I like.
It's very also has a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a
It would be a
very
10 out of
well.
10 if
It's
everything is edible.
Lots of fun.
oh, everything absolutely is. Yeah, no, you can tell. Except maybe
Like,
like the trees and the signs, but
I, I was just about to say the signs are probably edible, but
Yeah,
I don't know about the trees.
okay. Yeah, no, those trees and that sign in the back, that is wood.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that
The
sign that's woods. But the
also
rest, I think the rest is edible
I mean,
except
it's
for
balsa wood,
oh,
so you probably could yeah, it's balsa wood, so you probably could bite into it. But I just tried
mm-hmm.
to close the sign in with Google pop up.
also the candles
Yeah, the candles.
being the campfire
Mm-hmm.
is a nice touch. I do have
I
more.
didn't
Yeah.
even notice that. This is yeah, but this is someone who loves camping, and I assure you, they were overjoyed to get this cake.
All right, I do
Yeah, I mean,
have
it looks
more
nice.
cakes. Just
Oh boy.
it's yeah, I had to split them up. So
Oh, it's fine.
here we go. There's this first one. This is when given to a sibling.
Damn,
When he was three
that's a
years, his
wild
mom
one.
found you in the. Why is it drawn in fork?
I don't know. Also, why is it red?
Wait,
But
Yeah,
but this is a joke cake you give to a sibling.
yeah.
mm-hmm.
This is,
Okay.
and then also smash their face in it.
Also but the
Yeah.
frosting is actually done really well.
It's too smooth. It's too smooth. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. It's AI generated.
Who knows? Maybe. Right?
No, I'm kidding. It absolutely isn't. But yeah, I'm
Got
not.
this one. I'm not saying you're old, but if you were milk, I'd sniff you first. Happy birthday, Brad.
Wow.
It's a
Brad
very
better have a fucking solid sense of humor to get this cake.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um. But I also I do like the very cute milk thing.
Yeah, that milk carton looks nice.
I feel like that just adds to the insult. It's just this really cute milk character, and then you read the text, and it's just like, oh, that's not funny.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Happy birthday, Brad, wherever you are.
Yeah,
It's
I hope you're doing all right, Brad. You're probably not that old.
happy birthday.
Hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, happy
Bir-
late, early, whatever birthday.
yeah, happy early birthday, Brad.
Yeah, that's
Oh God.
oh,
Happy first birthday,
Ooh,
Jay.
ooh,
At least
first birthday.
what
Instant
is Jay?
traumatized.
What is? Oh my God! It's Eldritch. Why is it Eldritch?
poor
I don't
Jay.
know.
It,
Poor
it looks
Jay.
like a. It looks like it was originally just supposed to be like a really cute frog, and then they ripped its face off.
Yeah, indeed. What the hell is that thing even?
Oh my God, the eyes. Eyes. It looks like it's seen some shit.
It stares at you and it just goes.
Release me from my pain.
No, I can't talk. It doesn't have lips, so it just clacks its teeth at you while just breathing through its mouth. No,
Oh my God. Okay.
What, you think it's supposed to be a monkey nightmare?
I don't-
Uh,
it's a frog. Look at the feet.
Maybe it's a toad because it is brown.
Yeah.
mm,
No, maybe I don't know. The feet are webbed. That's what I'm going off of.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Oh, this is really tiny.
I get the joke though.
Oh.
This is a dad gave this to his daughter on her 21st. That is where this
Mhm.
comes from.
Have fun getting drunk, sweetie.
Also, that sprinkle, how to say that sprinkle vomit reminds me of Konosuba, where Aqua starts vomiting rainbows.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, the Barbie
And
doll just leaning over. Perfect touch.
yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
touch.
That Barbie doll is like the daughter's favorite too. Like like from
Mm-hmm.
when she was little.
With that little bottle of booze behind next to it.
Yeah, the shot bottle.
He gave her the full size bottle too later.
Oh yeah, probably.
If they're going through this lengths to get someone this, they
Mm-hmm.
got the full size bottle, maybe two.
They'll be like happy birthday, girl, and then they'll provide the regular bottle. Don't
Yeah.
be like this cake.
Please don't, everybody.
No,
Be this type of dad, but make sure the kid doesn't end up like this.
Yeah. All right.
indeed.
Oh,
Oh,
God. Also, we are at a loss tonight. It's fine.
Is that supposed to be a third?
it
Think
looks like the
so?
turn emoji, but someone punched it in the face.
Um,
Someone. It looks like someone took a bite out of it on the bottom.
Yeah, someone was just like, "Damn, this is too much chocolate."
Indeed.
You just like turn around, there's just like someone like chocolate in their mouth. I don't know what the fuck I would do it.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? But yeah, it's also
Eh, eh,
what's that on the bottom?
I'm a big
confetti?
fan. Um, it looks like it's like shavings of something.
Maybe coconut or white chocolate?
Yeah,
I hope it's
I
shavings
I would bet
and
white
not actually
chocolate.
paper.
Nah. My favorite part of this thing though is the fact that the right side looks like it was going pretty well, and then they must have had a heart attack when they started on the left.
Yeah. Or maybe the cake got sentient and it got a heart attack by its own.
Oh!
Yeah. God.
Sorry if I'm
Imagine.
going a bit too dark for the stream here.
Oh, oh my god. Alright. Um, everything turns to shit after 40.
Again, this is a cake you can only give to someone who's 40, and you know it's a day. Wait, they're in a hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
That poor person.
Hopefully they didn't have a
that that
colonoscopy.
that made that I don't know why
Oh.
that made this immediately so much more funny. Noticing that wait, they're in a fucking hospital because that she's in a nurse's gown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn.
This was sent to him by his family.
Yeah. Here, honey, good luck at work. And then the cake arrives.
That's great.
No. Oh, of course, The
Oh, it's an
Office.
To the
office
office.
joke. Oh,
Hmm.
Oh,
yep, 31 and an office meme. This is a woman and she has not seen the sun.
Hmm.
She is pale, I tell you.
Yeah.
At the
that's
same
It's.
color as
fair.
that cake. I'm also, Lily. I apologize if my jokes are too much for
No,
the stream. I don't know what your usual level of operating is here, so I'm kind of just
you're
going with my
good.
usual.
Keep
I'm
going.
good. All right.
Alright.
Oh, not the DM one.
Yeah, this is a DM one.
So text message is even worse.
Okay, good morning, morning. I don't know what to put on my birthday cake. Like, ID came in, give me ideas. Wait, what if I just screenshot this conversation and put it here? That would be so funny.
That would be
I guess
that
what they
would be
did.
funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
And then they did it, and it was funny, and they all laughed.
Yep. Indeed. Also, hi, Allison. That's casually doxing the other person's name.
She got out of messages to respond to. Hold up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only
She
the
got one other
first name.
message. Yeah, that's also true.
Like that's a pretty common name. There could be millions of those guys.
Yeah, fair
Yeah, I don't
enough.
know any Allisons.
Right. This one is next.
Oh,
Uh,
oh
Paw
no!
Patrol.
No, it's Bluey.
With an Australian healer, blue healer.
Yeah, it's an Australian like kids show, and it's like one of like two that aren't completely like just like that make the kids stupid, but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
um,
Damn. It looks like he booped his snoot somewhere, and it's now a little bit crooked.
that cake was dropped.
Mm-hmm.
they tried.
They tried.
Yep.
They tried really hard, and oh no, they
Ah,
tried to like add a 3D effect, and like halfway through, they were like, "I am not good at making cakes enough at making cakes to do this." Oh,
Yeah.
uh,
Also, the one eye white is way bigger than the other.
yeah, it's like.
oh my god. They
This is your
tried.
brain. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah.
I forgot what Captain America's name is. Stephen Rogers?
Steve Rogers. Yes.
Steve Rogers. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, this one is. We're gonna have to zoom a bit. 27-year-old, no money, no prospects, parents burdened and frightened.
Oh.
That feels kind of like.
Millennial. This was for a millennial.
Mm-hmm.
This also feels like a slightly asshole.
Hmm.
Yeah, like just a simple cake and then with some frosting or writing on it, and that's it.
Also,
Yep.
what the
But
writing says.
mm-hmm.
This
Yep.
per
The
whoever
context.
this cake was for ordered the cake to be like this and took the energy out of their own party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's just an oof from me.
And everyone just waiting in line to get a slice
Yeah,
of the cake, be like,
everyone
"Oh,
was
I
like
got."
being like it's like trying to be like really happy about like yeah no here's the cake and then he just like he presents it to all of them and he's like so what do you guys think and everyone's just like oh, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah funny man yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine the birthday boy getting the cake, getting a slice, and he just got the piece that sells old.
Yeah.
You know, getting a
Yeah,
triangle.
it's yeah God this I'm so it's just you can feel how soul sucking this cake was for whoever
Yeah.
for the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Said that's an oof for me.
Yeah, the council has allotted one singular yike like.
Yeah. I rate this one garbage bag out of five.
Alright. Last one. Happy birthday, Queen for a day. Love the EDH staff. Give to you Royal Throne. And it's that.
It's the
The cake
porcelain
have
throne.
laxatives in it? Like what?
Who knows? They could have.
Imagine.
What is
Imagine
the
putting laxatives in that cake.
Oh god.
EDH? What is that?
Probably just like the employer or something.
Everyday hospital. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could be.
Also, I love the toilet paper art on there,
Yeah,
like with the dotted lines between the words.
and the writing.
Uh huh. Now, if that
Oh,
cake
it's a
was for
type.
me with the royal
It's
throne,
oh,
and I
it's
have, hmm?
sorry, hang on. EDH is a it's a type it's a play style of commander from Magic the Gathering and also a type of hemorrhage.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
The hell?
I couldn't find I tried searching company and it still wouldn't give me anything. I can't find what the hell this place
Hmm.
is.
Yeah, if I were given that cake and I have zero Fs to give, then I would just try to sit on that toilet on the cake, just for fun.
That's fair.
Well, you gave me my roll throne. Now I'm gonna sit on it and just sit on the toilet on the cake.
Oh God, Lisa, I'm sorry. This cake would just suck to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like a lot.
it would be it would be a fun a meme cake, but that's about it.
Pretty much, I agree there. Um,
Yeah,
oof, just oof to.
yeah. This one is a 4 oofs out of 5.
Yeah.
Is an oof size large.
Alright, those were all the
Mm-hmm.
cakes I had, so if y'all want, we can stream. Never.
It's up to you.
Well, I feel like Zeno should probably get some sleep and I should too, because I do have
Eh,
stuff
Fair
to
enough.
do.
No worries, sounds good. Then I shall end stream as well. Thank you for having me, Willie.
Of
yeah,
course,
thanks
thank
for having me as well. Sorry about the fiasco appearing offline. That must have been a momentary offset on my Discord. That was weird.
no worries, I get it. But yeah, of course, and I'm glad y'all were able to join me. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, you're gonna
No, it was a
groan
lot
at
of
me,
fun.
Shotzi? I hope that
Glad
you.
I'm glad my humor style was appreciated.
Cute.
Yeah.
Um,
I, I have a big sense of humor, so it's all good.
Same here. It's very interesting. But yes, it was very, very nice to have fun with y'all and to my viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to our viewers, I should say. Thank you for hanging. I do hope you have a good rest of your night, day, whatever. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, hydrate before you dehydrate. Thank you for hanging out during my birthday week. Ciao. Any?
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Au
It
revoir.
was fun.
indeed.
All right. Have fun, Lily.